Okay. Hello everybody. We're in automation. Um, sure. How's everyone doing? We're in automation. We're going to be reviewing cars today. Hello everyone. Hello Alejandro, Polarable, Brandon, just some guy with opinions, of course, Mr. Sin himself. Shadow, Stig, Riley, Philip, Gingerfish, Ivan. Everyone so far. How's everyone doing? We're reviewing cars today. We're gonna review, a fair bit of cars, I'm guessing. Oh yeah, there's a ping on my Discord finally. Um, what's happening for Shiznit? Well, you know what? Hey, Rose. Can we ban that guy? So we've got a bunch of cars to review today. Like, an absolute bunch. We're probably not gonna get to all of them today. I don't know. We'll do our absolute best. I love your content. I appreciate that, Joshua. Thanks, bud. We've got a lot of cars for now. We're not gonna get to all of them today, for the most part. Hello, TDR Autosport, bud. Hello. Let's see here. I'm just loading in one last car, so we should have pretty much all of the cars loading in, or just pretty much in. Brandon, though, your car is a mod body. Apparently, I don't have. It looks like it's not a mod body from the picture. Like, can you help me find the mod body so I can download that?
Yeah.
I don't know what that is. What was that? What is this? I don't have anything open. Oh, $5. Oh wait, hold on. I need chat open. Wait, I don't see anything. Make a mod here too and consider him banned. No, you're now a mod there, bud. Well, was it good or I mean Rose. Shiny had also streamed. I know Shiny had streamed today. It's definitely not a mod body. Yeah, that's the really weird thing, Brandon. Here I'll double check again because like it's really weird. Can you do me a favor, Brandon? If you have your car connection, can you actually just DM me the .car file again? Because maybe it's like the wrong one for some reason. I'm not too sure. Because I looked at it and it's definitely not a mod body. I'm just getting my chat open on my phone here. So we got a lot of cars. We got about 75 cars to review. Maybe use public. Yeah. We got about 75 or so cars to review. Around there. You know what? That seems like a reasonable amount. We might not finish all of them today. We'll do our very best, obviously. A couple of things I wanted to do before this stream, but I literally didn't have enough time. I was loading all the cars in still up until like almost this point and preparing. I wanted to have chat in stream. You can actually see like on the actual video itself, you can see some sort of chat, which I thought would be kind of cool. That'll be the next time. Got the costume yet? No, the costume is coming in next month. It'll be here next month, so that's great. Do you have a spark? I think so. I've got 75 cars, a fair bit. If I don't have, if it's not on this one, then it'll be the next one. If you want to see a list of all the cars I do currently have for sure, go into the announcements chat on the Twin Turbos Discord. You can see like there's a file called message.txt. Open that up. That's got all the cars and the order of reviewing. So it'll be a bit. It'll be a bit. So. Oh, thank you, Joshua, for that $2 there, bud. It's not giving a notification on the screen there for some reason. It'll come there. It'll show up. So I'm just loading the last card. Please bear with me, guys. There's a fair bit of prep involved. Not as much as I actually thought, but it's still a fair bit.
Yeah.
That's the one. You should wear a racing helmet during streams. A racing helmet. I could be the Stig. You know, I could be. I could. You know, I got the whole racing driving skill of the Stig, obviously, for sure. For sure. Let's do this, and we'll do this, and we'll load the last thing. You know, maybe while I'm in cosplay, I should wear a racing helmet because it just fits the persona obviously that much better. See, this is the Spectra Comet. We got that one in there now. Okay, good. That's my thing. Please wear a racing helmet. I don't own a race. I'll have to buy a racing helmet. Come on, you can't do that. That's true. I can't do that. That's too much. All right, thank you, Brandon. I'll load in your car into... Okay, so this has got a different name. This is the GTS. I'm assuming it's all within the rules because I'll see when I load it in. We will do that now. And we'll see. Come on. Don't crash. There's so much cars in here now. Rye equals a Stig. There we go. There we go, Brandon. I said the car file 2000. Okay, we're good. Hello there, Dar. Open face or not open face with camera or open faced helmet? Hell yeah. Um, so we've got all the cars. We're gonna do them in order of reviewing for the most part, I think. Hello, Orange UT Han. We'll do them in whatever order we pretty much received. Not yeah, in pretty much the order of receipt in this case, because doing random is it's all fine. We're gonna get them all done. If you want to hide your face during the cosplay, get a racing helmet. No, no, no. Why would I want to hide my face? There's gonna be. I'm spending significant amount of money on a wig, makeup, and everything else. So the face is gonna be shown. That's a given. How much do I need to move my car further up? You know what, Sylvie? I would usually say honestly, like, donations would move your car up, but in this case, I do appreciate donations. I don't want to move cars up today. It'll be if it's not in today, it'll be the next stream because we'll keep it fair this way. All right. JK accept. There we go. Save your money. Looking cute there, Rose. Costco. Costco, I swear. Everyone wants to see your beautiful face. I only watch in 144p. Dan, everyone wants to see your beautiful... Why is everyone commenting on beautiful Rose? Any plans for the day of the next stream? If this is not finished today, I'll probably either do it tomorrow, or I'll probably either do it tomorrow or Monday. Or probably Monday, not tomorrow. And then a video the day after, probably. So we got some stuff going. We've got all the cars in now, I think. Now, we're going to start with the order. I've got the first car up on the stream. So how this is going to work is I really want to have live chat polls, which is a thing that you can do. It does take a bit to set up, though. I need some plugins. So I'm actually like literally looking at it right now. Here, let's go like this. Here, wait. Let's see right now if I can get live polls up via chat, which would be super cool. So we can vote for it too. Wait till Monday. Yeah, no problem. If it's not up today, I'll try to get through all of them today, but, you know. Oh, I can have... Hold on. Hold on. I'm going to legitimately right now add it so I can do live polls via chat. You can actually have a poll in chat. And we'll go like this. And we'll go like that. There we go. So now we have Streamlabs as a moderator. Love you, Generic. Love you too there, bud. Because you're a beautiful Rose. God damn it. Why do I read all these? Why do I read every message out? Okay, let's try this. Yes or no. Rose, right, sure. There we go. Oh, interesting. Oh, these live polls are super good. These guys are super good. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4. Oh, I'm actually looking at live polls right now. We're gonna add a live poll. 5, 5, 6, 7, 7. Nope, that's wrong because I can't type because I'm an idiot. 8, 8. No, not 8, 9. 8, 8. Come on, Rye. What are you... Not Rye. What are you doing? Oh, this is so cool. We're gonna have live polls in chat. Okay. If I join the voice chat, yeah, Alejandro, you can join anytime. I'm not in voice chat right now. So there you go. Now let's do this. How do I poll started? I'm not sure what that does. Oh, wait, so you guys go into chat and type in here. Hold on. So I apologize. This is kind of very impromptu. I'm just seeing. I'm trying to get live polling working right now. Try that. Let's try this. View active poll. Live poll for voting. So we can actually have a live voting polls. If you guys want to vote for the cars, which we can have that too. I think that'd be really, really fun to do. I don't know how to... Embers mean TV. Yeah, Riley, you know, it happens. Some people are kind of, weird sometimes. Let's see here. Okay. Poll under the poll settings. And let's go. I don't think it's working right now, but we can do it in the future. Vote. Is it working? Does it say anything for you? It's not saying anything for me. I'm just hold on. This is very interesting though. It's mostly for like the actual OBS Streamlabs. So I might be able to work right today, but if not, then that's okay. Let's go to profiles. Yeah, it's not working. Okay. No, doesn't work. Okay. That will be working for next time though. That'll be working for next time. We'll close this poll for now. Unless someone else knows what they're doing, because I clearly don't. Yeah, it doesn't work. That's okay. Okay. So we're going to review the cars. You guys can let me know in the comments down below what you guys think the score should be. We're going to start off with the very first car. Hello, squad. Welcome back, bud. We'll start off with the very first car we're reviewing, which is from Hector, the AZA Sportwagen R2.0. Interesting sound. It's an interesting name. What is it called? It's called the AZA. Now we got to find it in this just disgusting list of all these cars. Like, my gosh. I don't want to sort by name because it's going to be worse. Here we go. We're reviewing, mister. We're getting down the list. So, first up, we're not looking at specs and stats. The cars might be off by a little bit on the specs because Automation has had several updates in between, so they might be off by a little bit. So if they're not perfectly fitting in the requirements, that's okay. They'll be very close. So first off, the AZA Sportwagen R2.0. I like this body. This is a really awesome body. Not a too crazy modern body, but you can make an older body look newer. Hello, Blue Boris. Welcome, bud. Wait, is the vote there? Vote's not working. No, the vote's not working. I'm still trying to get it set up. We can do a straw poll, but a straw poll is very difficult to have with multiple amounts of numbers, basically, if you want to have like numbers 1 to 10 or number 1 to 5. So first impressions here. I actually really like the headlights. I like the headlights. I like how they go down, basically. It's quite modern and quite aggressive front end. The bottom does not really suit my fancy. The headlights are nice, though, and I think they suit this body pretty well. Very low, very aggressive. The tires, again, not 2020 modern. Is the compression that low? 12.81, that's quite high. That's fairly high. For a 2020 car, that's not bad for a NA engine, though. Especially a 2-liter, a small displacement engine. So, not the most modern design. It's trying to make an old body look kind of new. I think it's doing an okay job. The taillights, that can not really suit my fancy. Massive exhaust tips. What are we voting for and what? Because I don't see anything Discord. Well, I was originally, so Riley, I was originally going to have a live vote, a live poll in chat. So you just type in chat to vote. But it's not cooperating right now. As far as I know. Like I just want to see. It looks good, but not that modern. Exactly. It looks like it's missing the mark modern-wise. It looks quite good, though. Like, I'm not dying. It looks pretty good. I'm going to keep working on trying to get the polls working, but for now, we'll just give my own vote on this. And I think, like, it's a decent-looking car, but as far as, you know, a 2020 sports car goes, I think it misses the mark by a bit. 2009, exactly. It looks a bit older. The headlights are nice, though. I actually really like the headlights on this body. I'm going to give this thing overall probably, I'd say 5. 5. It's a pretty nice-looking car. Misses the mark. You know, the old body, it's really hard to make an old body look good. Maybe a 4.5. I think, well, yeah, we'll give solid marks. We'll give like a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll give it a 5 for Hector's car here. If it was a 2009 sports car challenge, or 2010, 2011, 2012, might be a little bit easier to do and stuff. Headlights are really cool. Headlights I'm digging. So we'll give this one a solid 5 out of 10. It's not a bad thing. The biggest thing is I think the body is just quite old, and it's hard to make it look modern. The bottom front fascia needs some more detail, and the rear in general I think needs more detail as well. The top here, the headlights can be nice by themselves. I totally think so. But we'll move on to the next one. We'll give it a 5, and I'm still working on, at the same time we're just doing this, trying to work on polls the very same time. If we do that, there should be... Wait. Let's do... this. I regret not submitting a car. That's okay. Random Magan headlights. I agree. They are nice headlights. And we'll do this. Wait, look. I think I got the poll to work. Nice. So we'll go to the next car here, and I'm still working on it while we're going at the same time here. If you change the headlights, it'd be even more of a 90s car. Exactly. If you change the headlights, it could be an older car even. Headlights are the only thing bringing it to the modern era. We have Bioroni. I don't know how to pronounce that properly. The Moto Freud 2500, which is an interesting looking car. We'll load the thing up right now. The Moto Freud. Yeah. That's about it. We gotta find this thing now right here. 2500. Vote. Yeah, try to do vote. I'm gonna see if this works at the same time here. The poll, doesn't. Oh, let's see. Hold on. Wait. It was turned off again. Hold on. I'm still working on it while we're loading in cars. Still turning on. Oh, this is definitely a bit of an old. This is actually interesting looking. No, the votes. Give it a minute. We're still looking at cars here. The vote. The car is a very interesting choice of car here. Obviously not a 2020 body, but I think it's actually doing a surprisingly okay job of making it look kind of modern, better than the last car. It's not. This is not a looking 20. This is not a 2020 looking car. I don't think. This reminds me of a like the resto modern Porsches, the modern roofs, because I know roof makes like a modern, classic looking Porsche like this. Very interesting design. A ton of work put into the front end to make it look modern, and it does a pretty good job. The body is still just dragging it down though. But like if this is like a retro modern, this is actually a super good job. The taillights, not digging the back end really, but the front end, I actually really love the front end. And it's got an inline six. Doesn't give bonus points for that, but it's got one, so I give it a thumbs up there. The rims didn't import. No, I actually love these rims in this car. No, I love these rims in this car. Yeah, I actually really like the rims. In my opinion, at least. Hey, wait, hold on. Try this. Try vote 1. I think the poll is actually sort of working, but it's sort of not working. It's not on the screen. I don't know. But yeah, I think overall this is a well-made resto, or not resto, like a classic kind of modern take on a car, I would say. Honestly, I think I made this thing like it's still an old body, so it's really hard to make it look like a 2020 car. I think this is like a solid 7 or 7.5. I'd say probably a solid 7. Vote 1. Yeah, try that. We'll see if that works. I'd say this is probably. Oh yeah, it is working. Okay, the vote is working. Now it's not showing up on the screen as far as I know. So I'm getting notification. No, it's working. Retro modern. Yeah, I said this is like a retro. This is like a retro. This is a classic body with modern headlights and stuff. Obviously retro cars don't have all these grills and whatnot. The vote is working. It is just invisible on screen, so we're getting there while we're reviewing cars at the same time. There's a lot going on. I'm gonna give this thing a 7 out of 10. Honestly, I kind of like it. I would drive it myself actually. On the scale 1 to 10. The voting scale is gonna be 1 to 10 for you guys. You can go exclamation point, vote 1, vote 2, vote 10. And there is no spaces, right? There's no spaces. Oh yeah, it's exclamation point, vote space 1 to 10. Okay, yeah, that's what it is. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I would say honestly, a 7 out of 10. So we'll write that down, a 7 out of 10. Honestly, Bioroni, that's not a bad car. I appreciate that, and definitely a tougher car to do. So we vote for the next one. Exactly. Yeah, I'm still working on it. I want to get it on the screen. Actually, I want to get it on the screen. Hold on, I'm still working on it. Don't worry, I'm still working on it. Because you guys can't. It's not popping up in the actual video itself, which honestly would be ideal. Hold on, the poll's closed. Okay. Can we go like this? Vote for car. And what does this do? Duration. Oh, okay, we'll do this. Okay. So when I'll give them. So what's gonna happen now is the first 2 cars will leave with the numbers we have. Like we'll change it later probably. So it should be good to go. The voting, I think it's gonna be good to go. Testing the vote. Exactly. We're testing the vote. We'll be voting on cars. You guys will be voting on cars as well as me. What's gonna happen is I'm gonna take you guys' score out of 10, and I'm gonna take my score out of 10, and it'll be out of 20. Does that sound good? I think it's gonna be pretty fun. It should be working for the next one. And it should be working on chat as well. There should be a notification on chat, hopefully. Yeah, So let's open up the next car. So next up we have from One Catnip, this is an interesting name. The Lepidoptera Monarch LSS by One Catnip. No, the vote's closed right now. Make my drawings in automation. Alejandro, if you got a body that we can use in automation now, maybe I can draw a car or design a car that you've drawn. The Monarch, the Lepidoptera. It's a very long name, and I'm actually doing pretty good naming that or reading that out. Actually, I think. The LSS right here. Just on looks. Blue, we're just looking on, just based on design, absolutely alone. Canadian Steel is going to drive the crap out of these cars and see which one measures up really to standards here. Okay, so this is an interesting looking car. We'll wait till it loads in. I'll give my thoughts on it. Actually, no, we'll open the poll right now. So the poll is open very shortly. You should be notified. Cross your fingers that you'll be notified. We'll give it a second here. This is all very new to me. That's okay. Yes, they're being reviewed on looks alone, and then not on engineering. I know it's weird, but that's the easiest way. I'm not. So the vote should be open. I don't know if you guys should be getting a notification or not. You guys can try talking. You guys can try voting. Exclamation point vote 1 to 10. Let's see here. The poll should be open. I'm just not sure. Vote 7. Exactly. Yeah, you guys should keep voting for a minute here. I'm going to try this. Let's go to this. Let's go to I'm gonna see if this works with OBS actually. Browser. Okay. No, ignore that, I guess. That's fine. Maybe that'll work. Nope.
Hey,
nope.
What's up, guys? My name is TSM Hamilton.
No.
I'm a professional streamer / gamer. Today we're gonna be
what is that even?
When I first
hold
heard
on,
about streaming,
hold on. I'm gonna start. What is that? What? Hold on. That is the most absolutely funny thing I've ever heard in my life. Show us the rear. Yeah, I'm looking at it. We're working on it. Okay, so, bruh, you guys can vote. I don't know why it's not working. So the front, we'll look at the front here. So we got some very interesting headlights. We got the Toyota Supra MK4 taillights as the headlights. Quite aggressive. Them going straight down vertically. Very aggressive. With a large front facial. It's very aggressive overall. Big front grills and stuff. Sign in to YouTube, yeah. Wheels. Obviously not the most modern looking wheels, but they look good in the car. We got the Lepidoptera Monarch LSS. The taillights I actually really like on this car. They fit this body very well. I like it quite. It's not 2020-ish. It's not 2020-ish. But the side exhaust, kind of scary, not gonna lie. I would be terrified if I saw that driving down the road. I'm gonna get my legs sawed off. Exactly. Is that way too old looking? It doesn't look like a 2020 car. But I think it looks quite good, quite aggressive. That the front end is a bit more 2020. It's almost like a TVR, just very almost like retro classic inspired again. But wheels are a bit small. They are 17s, which is small by today's standards for a sports car. So I think personally, I'm gonna see if the vote's working actually as well. The vote is working. So far it looks like we're ranging. Okay, we got a bunch of votes. I have no idea how I'm gonna average this actually. But I'll just look on the approximate average because it doesn't give me an average. Of course it doesn't because this is not. It was very impromptu. Vote 7. Okay. So it looks like you guys are voting mostly around. I think the average is about 6. So you're giving you guys an average of about 6 for this car. I give this car probably a 6 as well. I think the biggest thing, like design wise for me, I think the front end doesn't really have too much flow to it. So you have just aggressive straight down lines here, just going to really nothing. Which obviously, you know, it just sort of gets cut off here, and this doesn't really flow with the grill. See, you want everything to sort of work together. So like this does not work together with this. This does not work together with this, and like this is the only line that sort of flows within the whole front end here. The side, that's very out of place. The taillights, though, I think the taillights match this car quite a bit well, but not for 2020, obviously. Exactly. Thank you for helping out there. Just some guy with opinions. The voting. This is how the voting works. You guys can't see the vote. For some reason, I'm still working on it. We're working on this as we're going at the same time. The average is about a 6. I'd say is the average for what you guys are voting. I'm going to give this car probably a 6 as well. So we'll give this thing a 12. Where's the vote? So Philip, you just type in chat, !vote, space. Then you can either do the number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, or 10. And that's like your score, your vote. You guys vote, I vote. And we're going to find the average. So we'll take your number, we'll take my number, put them together, and find the average here. So the average looks like it's actually 6. You guys are voting for 6. I'm voting for 6. I think 6 is where we're giving this thing overall. But 6 is a pretty good one. I feel like the design just didn't flow. Like the previous car, the Motor Freud, flowed a bit better. We'll give this thing a 6. But I do appreciate your submission there. Which chat? Where to vote? In the stream chat. You just type in the chat, the stream chat. That's how you vote. So it's really weird. I don't know if you guys can see this. I can see everyone's votes in the chat itself. Like when you vote, I see it. I'm just not sure why you guys can't see it. If any of the mods can see it, let me know as well. That'd be interesting. Okay. So let's see. You're just doing this chat. So we're gonna go to the next car. That was the Lepidoptera Monarch, which is an interesting name, very interesting. I don't think I'm a fan of the name, but it's very interesting. Make us mod then. No, yeah, definitely not gonna happen. We're gonna hop in next to the Cohort Model 585 Trim 557. This is by Cohort, the Cohort Model 585. So we're looking for a Model 585. Interesting name. Definitely a lack of name. I'm a bit worried, not gonna lie, but we'll see. Let me see. Good things have come from cars without names. We found the car here, and I don't know too much about this one. We can see them and have to approve them to be shown. Oh, like the notifications, just to see who voted in chat. And I wish there's a way to see like overall votes in thing, but I'm literally working on this at the same time you guys. We're all doing this. Okay. So there's a few cars, and I don't think this is one of them. That was missing a few mods for the cars, which is weird because I have like almost all of them, or might have been from an old version. I do find this body always questionable because it's basically a shrunken down Aston Martin, which is absolutely egregious in my opinion. Aston Martin is perfect size, a very snub-nosed Aston Martin, but good for a sports car. I'll give it that. We're not voting in the engine, but very, very light. It's 1,800 pounds. I'm great, Bucky. How are you, bud? Scion Super, update your mods. I have all the mods, Shadow. There's a few people using public version with public mods. Mizzou Open Beta. So first off here, the front end, the headlights. I think the headlights are fine. I think they're a bit small, but like they fit the body fine. Like the thing is, they just go to nowhere. There's no flow with them. It doesn't float anything. It flows to this dead end line of a license plate. The emblem I think should be up there with a grill up here, a big old gaping front mouth, then some vents on the side maybe just to like pull this whole thing up and down and around. Hood vents, they're okay. Side vent is okay as well. That vent's okay. The wheels, obviously, maybe as a mod, maybe not. Who knows? But the back end, we got the taillights up here. So I think the biggest thing is just working on a bit more detail here and there, as well as the flow. So I say flow a lot. You know, I talk like I'm some sort of inspirational speaker, which I'm not. Clearly, I don't even know how to speak. But you want to make sure all the body lines work together. Like this works together pretty well. So we have this taillight going down here, flowing down into this grill, and this flows back up, which is fine. Then you just have this by itself. You got to make all of this kind of work together. You have the signs and I use Open Beta. I've downloaded like I'm pretty sure I've literally every single mod for Open Beta, and I made sure they are all loaded up like recently. Looks like vote 2 Japanese angry caker. Exactly. Yeah, it's pretty aggressive looking. Okay. So looks like the average for this one is about a 2 or a 3. We have got some 4s. We got a couple 7s there from the old thing. We're gonna leave it. Just made a car and uploaded it. There you go. I think we'll give this thing probably a 2. The biggest thing is lack of detail is there's not much detail in here. And I think the setup for the back end is nice up here. And I think the setup for the headlights is fine, but it just needs a bit more things in there. 2.5 maybe. We'll average it to a 2, I think. But Cohort, hey, appreciate you setting in the car, bud. And I do encourage you, like, I'm not giving you a low score to just because, you know, I'm trying to help you improve. You know, I think more detail and make sure, like, flow is really important with a car design. Although I'm not a car designer, clearly. We'll hop into the next car, bud. Appreciate that submission. So what we got to do now is we got to go close the poll. Complete. And we'll start a new poll shortly. Okay, now hold your votes for a bit. He's being more harsh than last time. I am? Me? I'm trying to be pretty fair. I think last time I was pretty harsh than the last one. I cannot find where to vote. Philip, all you gotta do is type in chat. That's all you gotta do is type in the live stream chat. It's not perfect. I know. It got a 4. Which got a 4? How do I roast myself submit a car? And hey, do I submit it in Discord? Just hold on to it for now. I actually think this actually sounds like a really fun video idea. Okay, so the next car we've got coming up is Ryan's car. We got the Mayara Silico. Interesting sounding name, and of course Ryan, I can't argue with having a great real life name because Ryan's a superior real life name. You gotta use a whole 1 to 10 scale. There's less variety. What are you talking to me, Ivan? This game is not free, Buckeye. It's automation. It's on Steam. So we're gonna go to the next car here. So we have the Mayara Silico. Again, not a bad name. That's an interesting name. Lots of unique names, which is great. 20 pounds. It's the red car. Okay, now I like this body a lot. This is one of my favorite modern bodies in the game. So we'll start off with the front end here. The vote's not open yet. The vote's gonna be open right away. I'll open the poll. So the poll's now open again. You can start voting again. And again, this is the by Ryan and Mayara Silico. Front end here, it kind of reminds me of almost like the headlights are like what, Viper-ish or like some sort of TVR-ish. I kind of like how this all goes together. Down here, I'm like the top front fascia. I think this could work actually quite well. The bottom of the front fascia is, you know, a Jaguar, bit of Jaguar. I see a bit of Jaguar. There we go. The bottom of the front fascia is meh. I think more detailed and like there's just like what's happening over here. That's what I think. I like the emblem, though. Nice little emblem there. I think the hood needs a little bit of detail. Wheels are too small. They're 18s, but I think the tires and the wheels should be bigger together. Models are already frontish. I see that. I see that. Got a color issue, which is not, maybe it's not your fault. That's okay. The back end, Silico text is a nice touch, but I think just a big chunk of empty space here. More detail. Taillights are also too old and a little bit small, I think, honestly. Even just like larger taillights would have been better. Seems that the body choice is doing most heavy lifting. That's true. What's your favorite engine layout? Straight 6, of course, is my front engine. Rear-wheel drive, straight 6. Engine and layout, I guess. Although I'm a fan of mid-engine, because I can't argue with that, or rear engine. But I think it's an okay car. We'll see what people are voting in the chat here. The average looks to be about a 5. You guys are literally voting at pretty much the same as I'm going to vote as well. Honestly, I think I'd give this a 6. You guys are voting, looks like a 3, 4, 5. It's at around down to a 5, I think. Is the average probably a 5, 4? We're still letting you guys vote. We're gonna close it. We're gonna close it in 10 seconds. The vote now. There's no timer anywhere. Apparently, this is very, very well thought out. You guys are giving it a 4. It looks like it's a good average here. Mid-engine inline 6 is best. Of course it is. Of course. Porsche 920. I see Porsche 920 at a bit of the back there. So we'll close the poll now. So it looks like, yeah, at average, you guys gave it was a 4. About 35% of the vote was a 4. How come my car got in? Well, that 2J Super. If you join the Discord, we have like weekly challenges, and we have like this one, which is like almost every month or bi-monthly, I guess is what it is. V8 or Giant straight 6. I like a high revving engine, so small displacement is the best. I have to submit the other car that I made. Yeah. So I think overall, I think we'll give this thing. You guys voted for the average is a 4, and I would give this thing probably a 6. So we're gonna round it to a 5. It does need more detail, but okay, you know what? You're right. It does need more detail. I think a 5 is maybe a fair thing. Maybe a 5 and you're 4, and we'll round up to a 5 here. But I think it's a good basis. It's a modern body, which is a step up than a lot of them, like every car we've seen so far. Really, it's a good body. They also the inline 6s sound not great. Join the Discord. Discord link is in the video description. We do more than just automation stuff too. Just hang out and chill. Next up, we've got 80 AMG J38s. Phantom R2, which he sent me a few revised copies, and this should be it. The Phantom R2 is what we're loading up next, and it should be somewhere on the list of many cars here. And again, we probably won't get to all the cars tonight, but we'll do our best. Did I miss it? Was it at the very beginning? Right, the Phantom R2. And we're going to close the poll because I've got to reset it every time, which is hilarious. This is just great. Only 127 horsepower, so it's pretty much a Miata. And I'm gonna open up the poll too at the same time. So the poll is now reopened. And this one is a bit better, I think. The headlights are massive, but I love that. Modern headlights are so massive, and I think that works good. The front grille, I actually like the big gaping mouth in the car. The turn signal, or the fog lamps down here, it's a no for me, dog. in the license plates. I know from me, dog, but I like this setup. This actually works decently well. This all goes together fairly nicely. Miata makes more power. Yeah, this is underpowered. Good night, Mr. Fitzer. Wheels, tires are a bit too small. 15 inches, absolutely an atrocity on any car. Not even the cheapest cars. Or the cheapest car maybe if maybe you have 15s, but yeah, mirrors are maybe a little small. Back end, taillights are a bit dated. It is a cheap car. It looks like it's a low cheap sports car. I get it, 30K. The gas cap is absolutely too small as well. Yeah, it looks a bit early. That's a no for me, dog. Yeah, wait, shut up. Back end, I'm not feeling the back end. I do like how it follows a similar layout to the front end though, with this big gaping grille with the two vents on the sides, similar to the front. I actually think the front end's pretty good. Again, needs more detail. Miata, but worse. I do love the color. Yep. Chevy Sparker's 14-inch wheels, exactly. But that's a very cheap car. Looks like you guys are giving it probably a 5 is the average. I'm going to give this thing probably a 6. But I think this is better. This is better than the previous car. Looks like maybe a 4, 5, and 6. The 5 is the average with 38% of the votes. Give you guys another 15 seconds to do voting there. You guys vote for what you want there. Are all the mods just all the mods? Are you guys just hiding the voting stuff? It looks like 4, 5, and 6. Looks like it's just all neck and neck pretty much. Looks like 5, 6, and 4 are all pretty close. Such small wheels. The wheels are an absolute atrocity. Like 19s or 20s. Like my car is 20s or 21s. Cheap Ivan. It's true. We'll give this thing. I think I'll bump it up to a 6. Like I don't want to give half grades, or do I want to give half grades? Like, okay, you know what? Maybe we'll start giving half grades if we want to. Because I feel like this is a little better than the last car, just a bit better. But it's nothing fancy. Like, a 6 is decent. A 5.5 is, you know, it's okay. Biggest thing is work on the detail. The fog lamps don't fit in. Get something a bit more modern, and you'd have yourself a pretty nice little Miata competitor. We'll give this thing a 5.5. We're going half marks now because I can. The rules are changing here, clearly. A bit impromptu, a bit more readiness probably would have been a good idea. And we'll finish that one near the top. Thank you for that, Costco. Well, next up we got Costco's car. The Koala Barbie Edition. And my oh my, this is by Costco. The name is intriguing to say the least. Now, the poll is closed. We'll reopen the poll, and we'll start going to the car here. V8, I'll have you guys know, the V8s, that's pretty impressive in this small little beast here. 2,500 or so pounds. 20-inch wheels is what I have too, actually. So first off, impressions here. We've got very large amounts of grille, which I do appreciate on a modern car. How much does the car cost? I think all these cars are about 25K. So this one's a bit over, so it'd have to be tweaked, obviously. But no, 30K is the budget. Okay, 30K is the budget, so we're good. We're good. That ain't it, man. So I think the headlights and how they work well with this body. I like this, but I think so. Looking at design here, so we have this slowing into this, going back up and around. It works okay. I don't think this grille works well with it. But I like having the two badges, which is a unique touch. And these fog lamps are these auxiliary lights or whatever they are quite nice as well. And then a bottom sort of, I think it needs a lip down here. A power bulge with a, wait, what is this? What is this? What is that? What the hell? Oh no. Oh, my sweet baby boy, you butchered him. Vote 10. Oh, Costco, you dirty dog. It's gonna help the averages though. But the side profile of the wheels, 14s are painfully small. Costco 14s are very small. How much is it? Like, what does the Miata have? Right. This is Miata pricing here. The back end though, the back end is a nice change. The back end works much better. I feel like. Honestly, the back end flows like 80%. Like the back end's quite good. I really dislike how this text is not balanced properly. Vote 2 because it's Costco. It holds your vote. You can keep vote. You can change your vote while we're going. You can change your vote. Those wheels caused physical pain. These wheels absolutely irk me. Infinity, if you want to join in, the challenges will be announced in Discord and on YouTube. So Discord is the easiest way because I'm literally always on there. Let's see what chat's voting for this car. We got a variety of votes here. We got some 10s apparently. But the average seems to be around 6 or 7. I think we're gonna give this thing probably case a bunch of 6s just came in. Vote 6, vote 4, not 6. Okay, looks like 6 is the average. 33% of the votes, 35% of the votes are 6s. I give this thing probably a 7 myself because I think the back end actually makes up for the front end's sins and the wheel sins. This is like the highest we have right now is what, a 7, and I think this is pretty darn close to being a similar thing. I would say this thing's probably a 7 myself. So I'll leave a lot of 6s, some 7s, some 8s, some 4s, some 5s. I'd probably have to give this thing. Yeah, I like the back more than the front. The back is actually, I like the back. The back is actually up there. This is my favorite rear end of a car so far. Everything except the text. Everything except the text. Yeah. I don't know, like this gap really irks me, and this grill really irks me. Goodbye, bud. Take care. I voted 10 because it's a war crime. There we go. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate that. I think we'll give this thing a 7. We're gonna give it a 7, which is tied with another one earlier on. We'll give this thing a 7. This is not the Panther Eliminator. This is Costco's car. MTC Koala. Koala Barbie edition. I don't know why. What's it called? The Barbie edition? Okay, it's pink. You know what? It's good. And you know, Costco, of course, bud. I appreciate not only you personally, but I appreciate you sending in the car. Hey, Costco, actually, I got to give you mod status in the chat, which is probably what I should be doing. So, if you're live, Costco, I'll give you a mod rank because you are actually a mod. You just talk in chat again. Hot Wheels looking. Those exhausts are fake. There we go. There. Wait, hold on. There we go. The Barbie car fits a girl called Rose. You're not wrong. I appreciate that, Costco. I gave this thing a 7. We gave it a 7. The average is a 6. I gave it a 7, and I think bumping up to a 7 was, I think, a pretty fair one. There's a lot happening in chat for the size of this stream. We've got 40 people watching. We do have the live voting on. You guys can't really see, but the live voting does work. This is not rigged. This is not rigged. But we'll close that poll. We'll finish that poll, and we'll get ready to start the next car here. We have up next by Trey, the Panther Eliminator Concept. I'm intrigued with the name. I don't know about you. The name sounds interesting. So we'll check that thing out, and we'll see. We'll just see what the Panther Eliminator Concept looks like. I'm going to turn on the fan here. I'm not driving cars today, but it's still 40 degrees in here. You can't argue with that. There we go. That is freezing. Wait to see the whole car. Oh, we saw that one. We looked at the whole thing around. Next up here, so I'll turn on the poll at the same time here. Poll is now reopened again. The carbon fiber, I mean, it's cool. As cool as it is, it kind of looks weird. And it's just exceedingly expensive for looks-wise, at least. Looks a little bit too maybe aggressive for me. But the headlights, okay. I'm not sure if I dig the actual design itself, but I like how they actually flow sort of into this grill here. You see this sort of connects to here and falls this way. I like this chrome trim piece right there. That's interesting. A bit of a glitch there with the grill. It's very large, and the fixtures are overlapping. It's too crowded. I don't know about too crowded. I feel like it just needs something else. Tesla, if they made a Jaguar, like it is hard to see as well with the blue carbon fiber body panels too, and these are just a little bit dated in my opinion, but it's not terrible. The headlights are quite interesting, and there's effort put into it clearly. The effort's got to count for something. The grill vents, we got one small chrome wiper, which is interesting. Very interesting choice here. The wheels are an absolute atrocity, and it makes me angry. Why is there a red? Okay. Production cars that have like the AMG wheels with like the red line around at the edge of the rim, it just disgusts me so much. It's got 17s, which are a little small still. It's not that bad. It's fine. The 17s are fine. Weird lights and carbon fiber. I agree. Had multiple good ideas and slapped them together. You know what? I don't disagree with that. What's that big gap in the front? Yeah, there's a big it's a glitch. We're not gonna vote on the glitches and stuff. The overlapping, I'll vote on that. But the sides of it plain, that signal light is 1993 at best. Back end, you know what? We got one single exhaust outlet. Not feeling it. The taillights, again, the back end is plain in general, I think, and it's really hard to see with the carbon fiber. Yeah. Yeah, this is a pretty good job of using angular lines with a smooth body. The headlights are actually growing on me. The small wheels don't do justice. The wheels are fine, I would say. Just the red line. I'm gonna. That's it. I'm done. I'm walking out. You know. The back end does not cut it. The back end does not cut it. I agree with that. But you know, appreciate all the honest votes from you guys. You guys are doing great. Looks like the average is about probably a 5 or a 6. To be fair, you want your car to look expensive. That's true, but you don't want it to look so expensive that it's like, you know, you're walking around in a fake gold covered car, you know, kind of thing. The average is about a 5. I'm gonna give this thing, I'd say probably a 6. I think 5.5 is probably pretty fair. There was effort put into the front end, but I just don't. I feel like, you know, you had your heart in the right place, but the execution was just a little bit off. I actually really like the top half of this. I like how all this works together nicely. The bottom, not so much. It's decent, but the execution, like, it's all this. This is a good idea. The whole front end is like really good concept, but I think it just needs to be worked on a bit more. Here, wrapped in carbon fiber foil. There you go. We'll give it a 5.5. Yeah, it's just the rear end is not doing it for me. We'll give it a 5.5. But hey, Trey, I do really appreciate you sending the car with like everyone's car, and hopefully you'll send another car next time. We got Obi-Wan Kenobi up next with the Atlas F6 H250. Of course, when Obi-Wan Kenobi, when someone you know to that stature is sitting in the car, then it's gonna be pretty good. And if it's not, then you know what? That's how life goes, I guess. So we'll get the next poll going right away as well. This is the Atlas FH, what is it? The F6H250? Yeah, the FH250. The F6H250? The F6H250, yeah, okay. From Obi-Wan Kenobi here. Where are we looking? We'll start at the top here. We're going through it pretty quick. We got a lot of cars to review today. We're not going to get to all of them, probably. No promises, but I'll do my best. Says the person who wrapped their feelings in fake happiness. Oh, it's gotta hurt. No problem. Riley, take care, bud. Great idea, but awful execution. I agree. I mean, not awful execution. It just needs work. It seems like normal stream cars look better. That's true. You must have high ground clearance in the showcase. Yeah, he must have high ground. So this is a classic body. Oh, okay, we're going back to basics here with an old body. And you can make an old body look modern. It's true. Does this one do it? The pole, I'm going to make sure it's open. The pole is now open. You don't need safety. That's fine. You don't need any. This is a fine car. We got a space frame chassis, aluminum panel, 5-speed manual gearbox. This is a absolute death trap of a beast. Long boy rear end, it looks like. OT design, I would say generally I am going by the time they are submitted. Yeah, pretty much. For this one. Usually I want to do it by randomness, but this one's not. It's cool looking. This is killer. Okay, it's a beautiful body, but we have to look at it from a design perspective. Is this a 2020 looking car? Now, pop-up headlights could work for sure in 2020. Yeah, exactly. They could work. Like they could work. This grill here, I think it needs more aggressive lines. Now these headlights, I feel like they don't work with all this what's happening here because they're sort of by themselves. There's no design with it. They're just sort of placed there. I feel like they're just sort of stuck on. I mean, they are fixtures after all. But I like the concept behind that. I like that. I like this. What are these called? Nukaducks? I don't know. I forget. We got some more ducks there. The wheels. This is a retro, modern kind of vehicle. The pedestrians would not like this vehicle. This is gonna literally cut people in half. My gosh, look at that thing. It's the Green Arrow. Like the carbon fiber trim, I don't like how it looks, to be honest. The wing though, I think is a nice touch, and the diffuser looks good with this car as well. Very aggressive car, obviously. It does have reasonably sized wheels. The design is open for debate. Back end's clean, simple. I like the taillights in this case, the back, but the rest of it, there's just nothing really happening. I think more details, some vents, some grills, etc. on the actual top of the rear fascia would be nice. Exactly. I think it needs a bit more of a modern touch and a bit more details. But yeah, I do applaud you for having like the reasonably sized wheels. Like my gosh, reasonably sized wheels. Appreciate that 100% there. It's not bad at all. $35K for that IRL. I mean, yeah. I mean, it's a sick car, obviously. I don't know if I'd like drive it on, but like it's a sick car. Let's see here. So, looks like the average vote. Wow, there's a lot of high voting for this one. You guys are voting very highly for this one. Looks like the average is probably a 7-8 is the average, I'd say. I'd probably give this thing a 7.5. I think we'll give it a 7.5. That sounds like a reasonable thing. It's about a 7.8 average for you guys. We'll give it a 7.5. Why am I scrolling all the way down my list here? That's not good. So this is the Atlas FH, the F6H20, F6H250. 7.5 is what we're giving it. 5 years. It's only got 5 speed. This is like a track car. I doubt it'd be street legal, but it's interesting. I think it looks decent. There's not much there though. That's the biggest problem. Like it'd be more if there's more there, obviously. Okay, we're closing that poll now. Poll's closed. Man, the chat's just hilarious. It's just so weird right now. Let's see. The poll is closed. Yes. Okay, we're good. So now we're gonna go to the next card. Next up, we've got the Last Crafted's Atomic TLC. You know, anything with the name TLC, and it's gonna be a great card. Nice and relaxing, hopefully. With a name like Obi-Wan, it's pretty fitting. Exactly, that's true. Poll's closed. Poll's closed. It'll be reopened for the next car. This is, what is this called? This is the... No, this is not the Shiny Odd. I got a notification from Shiny Odd's Discord. The Atomic TLC, which is... Atomic just sounds like a cool name for a vehicle. I would drive that. And it's right here. 2.4 liter engine it's got, from what I could tell here. Interesting. We'll see what it's looking like. I love polls. My mom backed into one a couple days ago. You know what? Fair enough. You do you, man. Your mom does, you know, whatever. Oh, okay. We're going to open the poll up right now. This is an interesting one. We'll give you guys some good time to vote here. And like next time we do this, the polls are going to be much better. So we'll actually be prepared here. First impressions, the headlights are actually quite good. There is some effort and some thought put into it. We've got a grille made into headlights. And from afar, it looks well done. There's not much to it though, but it looks well done. We got the MK4 Super Taillights as headlights. 2 turn signals, kind of questionable there. But they actually flow together with the front end decently. I like the sort of like ram air intake kind of thing next to the headlights there. You guys are giving it very high votes, to be honest. It's okay though. The bottom front face, I feel like it works pretty good. The headlight, the car looks like it's just super tired, bags under the eyes almost. I'm working on the back. I'm looking at the front right now. Like the front, I'd say it's pretty good. I would say, like, I don't know. It's hard to say things to tweak. Maybe some fog lamps down below. I feel like just making it. I don't know. It's good. It's good. I like the hood scoops or the hood vents there. Wheels are a fair size. I hate those rims. Wheels are a fair size. Door handles right there in the windshield on the side there. You know what? It's unique. I don't think I like it, but it's unique. The side needs some detail though. In the back, there is some detail in the back with the tail lights. They work pretty good. The overall flow is quite good. I don't like how, like, this piece. I think that this up here works nicely, but I think just a bit more work, making all slow in here would have been nicer. How many Miata competitors? Probably a lot. Probably a lot. If the 2020 Super wasn't a BMW. That's true. Something between the headlights. I agree. Needs at least a badge. Like, overall, it's a pretty good car. The headlights are, I think, actually quite good on this thing. The average looks like by a wide margin so far. The colors are, I like the color. This is a nice color of a car, nice copper. The average, far and away, is probably a 6. Is what you guys are giving it. I think I'd give this thing a 6.5. Like, I think I'd give it a 7. We'll round into a 6.5. I do like the headlights. There's effort put to the headlights. We'll give it a 6.5. The Last Crafted. Thanks, bud, for that send-in. Doesn't need to be a small car. No, well, these are cheap, lightweight sports cars, so it could be large as long as it's light. Yeah, these cars are not legal at all, to be honest. That's fine. That was not part of the rules. These are their concepts, sure. How's it worse rated than mine? I mean, I really liked your back end was awesome, Costco. And I'm just voting based on the average. I gave this thing a 7. But the average, okay, well, it's going up. I want to have time lapse these polls. Now the average it's time between, now the average is actually a 7. So, and I'm giving it a 7. So we'll give it a 7 then. It's at least an 8. It's at least an 8 IMO. Well, gosh darn it, Costco, you're not always right. I mean, you're never right, to be honest. But I think a 7 or a 7.5. Like, I felt like our 7 was pretty fair price or fair score. That's what I said for it. Yay. Yes, it's Costco. We'll give it a 7. You know what? We'll give it a 7. That's what I thought it was. That I was averaging what you guys voted. So we're giving it a 7. The poll's being closed now. And we're going to go complete, and we'll get the next one going. We've got up next by Lucian, the ROM, or the ROM 250 Sport. They know anything with numbers and letters and words in it is probably a car with a name. And that's obviously what we're doing today, is reviewing cars with names. And RON or the RON, or the ROM, it's ROM. That sounds interesting. Fake exhaust, exactly. 2020 perfect cars have fake exhausts. It's sequential, so you're getting bonus points for that. My gosh, this looks slammed. Okay, so we'll open the polls up, and we'll start just chit-chatting about the cars. First off, just very squished. I feel like the front end, the headlights are just squished. Now, I see where you're going with it, with all the design layout and how everything's flowing together, but it doesn't work great. I'll tell you why. So we have these soft headlights curving around here with just a jutting out random grill with lines in it. Not perfect there. I think doing some layering would have done you some good. I think that if you wanted to have a grill on the side of the headlights flowing into the very edge and sort of coming back around to the bottom. I like this though. This bottom front fascia, this is a nice area. I like the stuff you did here. I don't even know what this is. Some lines there. I like that a lot. That's interesting. There's some nice design there. Exactly, early 2000s. Yeah, the headlights. I'm not doing the headlights at all. But this is okay. This bottom piece is okay. How you have this. There's some detail in there. I see that, and that works nicely too. That I really hate how that looks. It just sticks out like a sore thumb to me. And yeah, you guys can keep voting here. The wheels they look small in this car. This is a physically large body. The rear taillights are quite small. The rear, there's not a lot going on. There's not a lot there. We got fake exhaust tips with exhaust behind it, which is fine. I kind of actually like how this goes underneath for some reason, but I think like something up here, like a black bar instead, would be nice. But I think it's an okay looking car. The wing actually suits this car pretty well. I wouldn't say that about a lot of them. The rear needs work, I'd say, overall. The front is your heart's in the right place, but you know, just because it's in the right place doesn't mean it's right or perfect. But the front wheels look too big and the rear look too small. The body, yeah, this body has a stupid issue of looking really weird. I'm not gonna blame like the weird ride height for the body. I'm not voting on that. We're voting like the front end. I'm voting the design. Trying to try to disregard the body, the flaws. But a 6 and a 7. Well, the average, it looks like it's a 5. Maybe a 6 if we're pulling it up here. I think we can give this thing a 6. I think a 6 is a fair thing. You guys are giving it a 5 by 33%. 6 is the next highest, then 7. Then you get everything else tied. But I think a 6 is a fair vote. Did you review the Omen yet? I don't think so. Penta, make sure it's on the list of cars that I've got, because I missed 1 or 2 already. Maybe I missed it. I'm not sure, but we'll give it a 6. We're gonna close the Harder Daddy. Well, I'm glad I'm reading out chat here. We've got another car up next, the Jara C16 C-16 C-16 clone by Tabletop Lair. We'll see what's happening. I'm intrigued. Amen. Great. Let's see, the Jara C16. Interesting name. Let's see here. And we'll load this car up once I can find it in the list of all these fantastic cars. There's the Jara. It's a 2012 era. That's okay. Used mods yet. Oh man, that's a great name. On men. Not sure where we're going with that. So again with the small wheels, these wheels actually suit the body pretty well though. So we're starting off with the car. This is the Jara C16 clone. Now again, the layout is not bad. The layout is actually pretty good here. I'm not minding it. It doesn't look. I mean, it looks 2012, not really 2020, which is what it should be. So we have this almost Pontiac grille flipped upside down, going up with the headlights, and I think that's okay. And then we got it going straight down into here, and going all the way around, and it's a circle of life here. It's working good. I think it works good in this car. He's a stubby boy, yeah. But the wheels, I don't think I dig them for this car, but the size actually seems right for some reason. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. But it's not bad. The front end, I'm actually digging decently. I think a bit more detail, a bit more aggressive, just a bit more giving mouth. The layout needs to be upscaled. Yeah, it's McPherson. That's fine. McPherson struts are totally fine. The back end, not feeling it. The basic layout is okay. So we've got these taillights, and your eyes go all the way across here, down here, and it gets sort of pulled back around there. This is too small. Is this the It's the wrong scale. Come on, that's not how big. This is how big a license plate should be. And honestly, I think that looks better. I like that more actually. The front end does not work with the body. I think the front end works okay with the body. I think lift this all up. If you lifted all this up a little, like this headlights up to here, and then have this down here, would have been a bit better. It's like bigger headlights that sort of just take up this space, ish in general, with a coming down to a grill here and going back up, and then going all the way down there as well. Back. I don't know, the layout. The layout's okay, but the design and how it's executed is not my favorite. But the front, it's hard to say stuff about that. You know, I don't know. It's hard to think of things on the fly while we're actually doing all this and stuff. Okay, so you guys are voting for. We got 3s, 4s, 5s, and 6s. The averages looks like it to be probably a 4. I'd say is the average. You can't do half votes. Only so you guys are voting for a number like a 1 out of 10. I'm voting for a 1 out of 10, and we're just averaging that together. So we got some 1s, some 3s, 4s, 5s, 6s. So we got mostly 3s and 4s. I think we'll give this thing a 4. A 2. Like the front, I actually think the front end layout is not that bad. I think the front end layout is not that bad. We're gonna give this thing a 4. I think we'll close the poll now. So thank you, Tabletop Layer, for that car standing in. Do appreciate it. Hopefully, I'm trying to give some constructive feedback, just to help out. Obviously, it's hard when you're streaming, and I do apologize if it's not perfect. The feedback for anyone watching, because it's hard to give feedback while looking at chat, making sure everything's all good, etc. So we'll close this poll. We're going for about 2 minutes per car, 3 minutes per car, which is pretty bad actually. We'll try to go faster here. We got the Demona Tempest by Childish Sin, which we'll see. You know. Oh yeah. We'll see. Gabriel with a £1 pound donation. That's not a euro, I think. That's a pound. Appreciate that, Gabriel, bud. Good leverage is too small. The front would look good on a minivan. Back end was neglected might be a good word for that, but appreciate that, Gabriel, bud. You know, every dollar goes towards, of course, the Cackerel Fund of Rye. The Demona Tempest is up next. We got that by Childish Sin. We'll see what's happening with that thing. And we will load it up here. What? I can't click on cars. How many cars have we done? 11. Look at that. If we've done 11, that's not bad. It's a pound, and you get it wrong, you get pounded. Wait, I said pound. I corrected myself and said pound, because the euro looks like a little bit of an E almost. That's how I know. Let's look at this. See, I'm getting there. I'm smart. I'm thinking ahead. Demona. What? Why can't I? Automation. What's happening? Let's do this. Wait, what? Well, we'll do this. We'll close the game. I have no idea what's happening there. You're next. There you go. 1.7 Canadian. Look at that. Appreciate your 1.7 Canadian there, bud. And we'll reopen the game here because I have no idea what the actual heck is wrong. And it's being reopened now, so it'll be fine. And we'll see here. It just takes a second to reopen automation. Rip. No, I was pressing the down arrow. Ivan, I've played automation before. This is not my first time. It was not doing anything. There we go. It wasn't working. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. There we go. Go to the engine. No, I tried to go into the engine designer. It's okay. We're back now. We're back. So we've got the Demona Tempest. This is almost a concept car body. This is a nice body. This is a long GTS car, which is okay. It fits in the weight requirements, so it is a lightweight sports car. Very, very aggressive front. The headlights are they're large. The poll is now open. Now, first off, the headlights might be too large. Like, I'm a fan of thick AF headlights, but man, these are massive headlights. It works well together, though. I'll give it that. There's a lot of thought and detail put into this. Very aggressive. This is definitely a modern car because there's just so much going on, and obviously that's what you're going for. The headlights, I think, are too big as well. I think actually, if you move the headlights, actually, like, get rid of this and move the headlights out and just have like something with them. I don't know. That would have been nicer. But I love this. I don't get it all. I don't know what I'm talking about, but I like how this all works together pretty well. It looks like almost like a coach-built sports car, you know. We got a power bulge there with some vents, and that works nicely together as well. The wheels, not digging them. 18s are a nice size, but they look a little bit small in this body here. A spider does look like an angry insect. I'll give it that. Wheels, I like the bronze color. I do like the bronze color with the gray, the silver. It's nice, or this steel, or whatever this is. It's nice. I think the side it's fine. It's just a little bit more, like, I just dislike how this is all integrated and stuff. Vote 1. Rip. The back end, I don't mind the back end. I like this light here, actually. It's a little bit on the plain side. Is this shrunken? It's not. You get bonus points for that. You don't, but, you know, you do. The wing, again, very weird. There's multiple wings, multiple layers here. I like the effort and thought put into this. That does look 2020. It's amazing. You can't vote for half votes. Polarable, it's only a 1 to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I do like the basic layout. I think just more work and more design in the back there. GT86 and a Super had a baby. I like the back. The back's not bad. I actually like the front quite a bit, but I think the headlights are just physically too large, because that is massive. Or even if you kept them the same size, move them higher up, because it's almost crowded down there with the massive headlights. That's in your face. We got a wide array of votes here. The average looks like we got some. This is definitely Alejandro. This is not a 1. I don't think this is definitely not a 1. We got some 1s. We got some 2s, 3s, 4s, 5. I can veto it because it's definitely more than a 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. A 6, I would say so as well. I think the front ends. This is the most 2020 of all the cars as well. They are buggy. They're massive, but I think this is the most 2020 car design wise as well. I would probably say this thing is like a. Yeah, I would say this thing is probably. You're voting 1 sin. I'd say this thing is probably a 7, a 7.5 even. But you guys are voting down. Everyone's voting it down just for the laws. It looks like. You hate it. What? I think it's decent. I think it's decent. You guys are like, I would say 7's probably a fair thing. The back end is meh. It's okay. But I like the thought between the color, the wheels. Like the front end, the layout's okay. There's a lot going on there, which I love overstyled cars. And I think like it fits in with 2020. It's nasty looking. Front is trash. Everyone just absolutely hates my choice of my choice in design of what I like here. Rip. In the morning, no. I feel like this is like a coach built car. Wait, we're gonna end the pull off now. What are we at? We're at 3 minutes. Yeah, that's enough time for the pull here. You know what? We'll give it a 6.5. Take it down a bit. Okay, let's see. We can give it a 6.5 or a 6 then. I thought it was pretty good. We'll give it a 6.5. That sounds better. You guys are really just putting down my rating here. Jeez. Yeah, I think it's a decent design. I think it's a decent design. Like, just because it's not perfect doesn't mean it's not, it's not great. We have Clubsy's vehicle up next. The Lancelot Murdar S. And we'll take a look and see what that thing is all about. The Lancelot Murdar S. Again, I mean, these names are great. Lancelot's a cool name. I don't know if it's ever been done for a car. Wait, Lentil is a name? That's interesting. Oh, we missed that. There we go. Have you seen a car IRL? Yeah, I thought it was okay. Hello, Aiden. How's it going, bud? So we get this one up next. Poll's open as well. The Murdar S. Body is looking very weird at the top. I don't know. It's looking kind of weird. We got some snouts in the front with some headlights, etc. There's some fixtures going on there. Now I do like how the headlights sort of work with this. I'm not sure why it's clear. Like I think that and that even is a bit better. It's weird. Like, I think that's better even right there. Like that just looks like a step up. I'm not sure if you missed that or whatever. I think that looks better right there. Like I'm okay with how this works in the headlights. There's some detail in the headlights and stuff. Go back to Cybertron. Like I'm just not feeling the entire front bottom fascia. I don't know. Like there's curves, there's lines in it, there's circles, square lines. It looks odd. No, that's fair enough. That's fair enough. I like how this. I like this bit. It looks old. It does look a bit old. The wheels are absolutely not doing it for me right now. These are disgusting wheels. 17 inches are a little small. That's not bad. I like that though. The chrome is not enough. It's the only thing chrome there, really. Not digging it. The back. You know, I just don't think. Wait. Is this like? It's like metallic. Oh, this is like a steel color. Okay, this is steel. That's really weird. The back, we'll go around it. So we'll look at the back here. There's the back. There's the side. And the front. You know, Now, I changed the front grille. It looked like this before. I'm not sure if it was supposed to look like that because it just doesn't seem like it was supposed to be. It was like this before. And that's not doing it for me. What are you doing, Step Turbo? No, it's what are you doing, Step Sister? Or Step Brother? Step Bro. The back is too busy. The back is busy. I'm gonna, like, let's see what you guys are voting for. We got some... The average looks to be about a 4. I would say a 4 is probably fitting for this car. Just overall, just a rethink on the layout of the design and stuff. Like, there is some effort put into here and stuff. There's some thought, but I'm just not sure if the thought's in the right place. But Ivan's giving it a 6. Okay, Ivan, you know, I think a 4 is a fair one. We'll give it a 4. But hey, Clubsy, appreciate you sending in the car there, bud. And obviously, it's hard to reveal all these cars while I'm doing all this stuff. So I do thank you for bearing with me there. We got a Brandon up next. Brandon Rule with the Comet GTS. So we'll see what's happening there. They get the +1 for me because it has wheels that aren't 13 inches. Exactly. There we go. There we go. We got the Comet. Yeah. Yeah, well, I don't know why the cars have just generally small wheels. The Comet GTS. We'll see what's happening with that bad boy. Comet, where are we, buddy? Comet? Oh, you there yet? Did I load the Comet in yet? I'm pretty sure I loaded the Comet in. I did. Okay, we're good. Up some water here. 20 bucks is 20 bucks. Yeah, 20 bucks is 20 bucks. You know, the things you do for 20 bucks. Okay. So, we will get the poll. Wait, hold on. The poll's not reset. We'll close the poll. Nope, close the poll. We will complete it, and we'll reset. Poll's open now. So, first off, you know, I always hate looking at cars with a dark color because it is hard to physically see the details and stuff with a dark color in the car. It looks good. This is nice. This is a nice shade of like dark blue. I like it. I would love it on a real life car, but it's hard to review cars based on looks here. Yeah, all the budget of V8. So first off, of course, a big massive mouth is definitely 2020. But I think I actually do like this part. This is all nice. This is all nice and well done right here. I think, like, for example, in my Ozagavio GT car that I have, I made a bunch of, like, just some, like, crosshatch pattern almost in my grill. I think just something in the grill, just to add more detail and stuff, because it's just like a barren wasteland. But I like the layout. Change the color. We'll change the color. That is hard to see. Nope, we'll give it a nice red, just so we can see better. So there's a badge there. I couldn't even tell I didn't even notice there's a badge there. So the headlights, they're fine. I don't know. I feel like they're almost not 2020-ish. They're almost a little earlier than 2020. Like, they're fine. And it flows pretty well, but I think more detail is needed. Like the layout's nice. I like the layout. Big gaping mouth is definitely very 2020-esque for a car. The crown badge works fine. No issues with that. The wheels, like the wheels a lot. They suit the body. And they are a more than a respectable size of 20 inches. I'll take that any day of the week. The best wheels so far, for sure. Door handle fits in nice. I like this body molding. It always looks kind of weird blending in, but that's okay. Back end, a little bit on the empty side. I do again like the theme of having a massive grille in the car because that's 2020. But I think more detail. Hold on, is this the right size? It is. There you go. Bonus points for that. It's nice. I think just a bit. I think more detail is the biggest thing. It really looks better in this car. This is just a generic red I have. It's easier to see details with red. I actually really like the massive mouth in this car. I really like that. We'll take a look at what people are voting for this thing. Looks like the average is, wow, up and above. I'd say a 7 is the average right now. I think a 7.5 is what we're gonna give this thing, I would say. Because again, biggest thing is just like even adding like multiple layers, like grills and stuff, just to add like more things happening. Actually, like what if you just had like tons of layers? Like, I don't know if I'm feeling that, but like just what if, you know? Like just add something, you know? Like we can make this all black. And like this one on top. Or we can make this, or maybe even red. Like, you know, just something. And we'll do this. We'll do that. Like, you know, just something to add more detail, etc. Exactly. Headlights are old. Exactly. I'd say 7.5 is what I'm gonna give for this thing. The average is it's like there's a lot of 8s. Then there's a fair bit under that as well. So we'll give it a 7.5. Appreciate the votes there, guys. Brandon, Bud, appreciate that submission. I like the front grille layout, etc. The $20 I'm scared for, light for. You know what? 20 bucks is 20 bucks. Like I said, guys. 20 bucks is 20 bucks. You know. Wait, why is? Hold on. I liked it the better way than I know. I'm not voting in the way I built it. I'm just voting on what it has now. For some reason, my thumbnail is not a thumbnail. Oh, weird. There we go. I do that. To GTS that you look the part. That's true. Just be more aggressive. Needs more lines. Needs more things. I mean, clean design is nice, but this is you know, clean and empty is different. I think. Please put it back. Well, oh, I can put it back. Yeah, I can put it back. You want? That's no problem. I can put it back. It is this. You did make one of the better cars of the stream, even if it was a bit plain. Yeah, I would say it's a nice layout. It just a little plain, like that. And blue. I don't have the blue saved though, so I can't put that back. I will give it that blue. That's close. But appreciate that, Brandon, for that car there, bud. Poll is closed. We'll hop into the next one, which I gotta load it up here. Give me 1 sec. Making sure all is good. We're blah blah blah. We're loading up Nova Wolf Gaming's car, the Expense Posh GTLW, and we'll see what that thing looks like. Really, I'm saying we'll see. We'll see. This is the Expense Posh. It does sound quite posh if you ask me. And it is right here. Yeah, I don't have that. Yeah, I can't load up blues or colors I don't have. So we'll do the next car here. We got the Expense Posh. It's a good car. Well, I'm just trying to base scores off my score and the average. So I'm just giving the average and giving my score. We're giving it an average here. The average was 7. I gave it an 8, 7.5, exactly. So a massive gaping mouth. This seems like an American car, and it definitely looks like an American car. It's got a 1.6 liter V12. Because what else would you have in any kind of car, really? So we'll open the polling now. Give me a sec. So the poll is now open. We can go vote in the poll here. Now, I do like the headlights and like the turn signals underneath them. I like that. I just don't like. I don't know. It just feels very rounded. I don't know. I feel like the grill doesn't fit with the headlights just a bit. This is a massive car, obviously under 2,500 pounds. It's a behemoth size-wise, at least. This must just be interesting to drive on the track, to be honest. I do like the front end in general, though. The front end's nice. I like the power scoop there, etc. The side vents are nice on the side there. Like nothing to complain about. The mirrors on the bodywork or the actual car fixed piece of the car. Interesting design choice. A little small, I think, but they're good. Looks like a Benz. Let me load the car, show the back. Oh yeah, I'm going through all of it, Gabriel. We're going back and front here. The wheels, 19. They look fine on the car. I think they fit the car nicely. Not really like a sports car kind of wheel, but I think they look good. I love these kind of wheels in general. Gas cap's nice there as well. Back end, it almost doesn't seem 2020. It seems like 2010 to 2015, or like 2008 to 2015. You know, it seems like a bit older. Reminds me of an old Mercedes SL actually. White UK rear plate. Yeah, there you go. Bonus points for that. Not really. But I think the back end is a really nice layout. It is simple and a little bit dated, but I think it's a nice layout. GT badge is nice there as well. Yeah, a GTA 5 car, I can see that. I can see that. But I think, just like the back end, a little dated, and the front end, just like, I think this grille in particular doesn't really work. I don't know. I think just more squared off stuff would be a bit better. I vote to make it closer to what Costco wants. Well, Costco is literally in charge here, obviously. So yeah, of course, too thin wheels. Too thin, like the tires. Oh, she's got skinny boy tires on there. That's okay though. The average looks like we got average is 7. I think it's probably I think it's probably I think a 7's pretty fair. I think I give it a 7 as well. We'll close that at a 7, and we'll say farewell to the Expense Posh GT. Thank you there, Nova Wolf Gaming. We're giving her a 7 out of 10. Appreciate that. But Luke, the Root or the Route Motors 66. We'll see if this thing is nice. It's a nice name, Root Motor 66. Interesting name. I'm not sure if I like the name, but it's an interesting name. And it is right here. Sounds good, Brandon Bud. Can you vote on your own cars? Yeah, you can vote. You can vote on your own car. Viper mixed with the Benz. Exactly. I see that. I see that. N Fox. Well, 242 horsepower. See, Twitter, this challenge, the cars were limited to 250 horsepower, and they just wanted to have fun. So that's fair enough. So another small body here. I'll get the poll up right now as well, so we can start voting on the cars. Let's see here. The front end, I misclicked here. Front end design here. You know what? It's interesting. There's a lot going on here. I'm not sure if I dig. Like, I mean, this is just one fixture piece. It looks good though, and it flows good with the body. Change the color, please. Yeah, the color is hard to see. Well, we'll leave it as for now, and we'll change it to get a better look after. Is what we'll do. The wheels, incredibly small, 14 inches. That doesn't fly. That doesn't fly. Why this girl? Yeah, this girl is very interesting. I think it actually works okay. It's very look. It works okay, but I think like it could work really well if you get everything else all right. But I think it's missing the marker. The mirrors are very small. I would say for sure. $160s. Wait, 160 what tires? 160s, extremely small tires, and they're not like to the nearest 5, which is weird. Back end, I actually like it. The top, this is actually a really unique back end. I actually like it quite a bit. Very unique. Old taillights, but they actually work quite good in the new. I'm not sure about this down here because this is not. No, that's not what I wanted. Okay, no, that's fine. License plate's the right size, then probably looks like. Yeah, that's not bad. You can't vote, Philip. You can't vote. It has to be a round number. It has to be either 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, or 10. We can't vote for half numbers. It's quirky. Yeah, it's quirky. I like the back end quite a bit, but I think just a bit more design right here. But like all this works together actually pretty well. The back end's actually very surprising. I like it. Wheels are way too small. The front end, it's quirky. It's quirky, and there's some detail put into that. And we'll give this thing. What are we voting here? What's the vote here? We got a lot of 2s. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8s. And they're moving around as we speak here. Looks like that 4 is probably what we're going for. I think a 5. I think the average looks to be about 4.5. I think a 5 is a fair vote. The front end, I'm not digging. There's a lot of work put at the front end, but I just don't know if I dig the design, the layout. It's just a little bit too extreme for me. Yeah. There's a lot of work put into it, and I appreciate that, but I don't know if it's the one for me. But we'll give this thing a 5 out of 10. Appreciate that. Whose car? This is Luke's. Appreciate that, Luke, for your car, buddy. And hopefully I'll see more challenges as well. And we'll close that one. And we'll do the next one. We've got loading in here. We have got Will's car, the Lentil Ender. Which Lentil, I'm not sure if it's a good name for a car at all. But you know what? I've got high hopes for this thing. This thing is going to be great, probably. We'll see. I don't really know. Hello, Scary. Welcome back, bud. Well, NVOX, this is just based on design. This is not a spec space competition, like this part at least. And we'll go to the next card here. So we have got the Lentil Ender. Okay. I like this. This body actually is not that bad. It works quite well with what we got here. And we'll open up the poll at the same time right here. So, the headlights are working well with the front grille. And the bottom front fascia, it's all working well, quite good. Making me want to buy automation. There we go, Twitter. It's a fun game. It's a pretty great community, pretty chill. Even if you don't want to play it, you can still hang out and hang on the chat and help hang out and stuff in the Discord. The front end, honestly, I don't have too much complaints. Maybe just a little bit less carbon fiber. Like the carbon fiber, it just looks weird. Oh, this is 2 grills. Oh, this is one. Like I think mostly even just black. Like would have been nicer, more contrast, I think. But we'll imagine it back with carbon fiber. It's going on it. The carbon fiber just looks weird in this game for sure. But it's not a bad layout. It's a good layout. I like the layout. Looks like a Ford in the front. Yeah, I agree. You don't like the front end, fair enough. You don't have to like that, it's fair enough. Not digging this though. The wing mirror is nice. The tires, again, the carbon fiber just looks weird in this game, but 20 inches is a fair size. I'll dig it. Maybe a little more stuff on the side here, like, you know, in the back end. So again, I like the layout a lot here. I like the layout's nice. A lot of detail put into here. Biggest things here is this is just too darn small. It's not the right size, is it? It's not the right scale. Instantly banned. That's it. Like even just doing that, that's fine. Like that's okay. Like just do that, you know? We'll put it back to where it was, obviously. The color, not digging it either. I think like just connecting the top and the bottom a bit better would have been nice, but it's an okay layout. It's an okay layout. I'll give it that. It's not too bad overall. Let me get the poll. So what do we have here? We got some 5s, 6s, 7s. We got some 9s as well. We got a 9. Okay, that's not too bad at all. The back end. Yeah, the previous carbon fiber looked better for sure. Now the taillights do look a little bit unmodern, for sure. Is one thing I'd like to point out as well. If Buick made a sports car, yeah, that seems actually reasonable. The average is looking to be about 6 right now. I think this thing is like a 6.5. I think 6.5 is probably pretty fair for this thing. The front is okay, but the back's new. 6.5, okay, a 6 maybe. We'll give it a 6. We're giving her a 6. The taillights, I like them that they're 80s, but like again, this is a 2020 car, you know, right? Holes closed. Appreciate that, guys. Will, thank you for that car there. We got Z Waffle up next with the Waffle LC5 1500 TB. And we'll take a look here. Take a look here and see what's going on. And the Waffle and the did I miss it? I must have missed it. Yep. I don't think the color. Yeah, the color is okay for me. Hey, that's awesome, BWC bud. We got up next. Oh, this is the first. What are the rules? Were supercar bodies were allowed? Yeah, there wasn't too much supercar bodies actually, surprising. So we have up the Waffle LC5 1500 TB. I'm gonna open up the poll now. Poll's reopen again. And this body actually, this kid. If you look at the side, I like the side actually a lot. I like there's some things going on here. I like this. It's just working really interesting somehow. The wheels, not feeling it. I mean, like, if you paint them a different color besides steel, but then maybe just try, like, if this was chrome even, like, that'd be a bit better for me even. Just weird and quirky, like a concept car almost. It's busy, yeah. So the headlights, I think they should move it up a tiny bit. And then I'm not feeling, like, this piece. Like, this is okay, but I don't think it flows with the rest. Well, it is a speedy boy. It's a very, very aggressive looking boy. Let's go to the stats while we're doing this at the same time here. 3-cylinder turbo, not bad. But the side is busy. It's a big car. Back end, the layering is a bit off, I would say. Not perfect. And the exhaust sort of just sticking right in the mesh is not perfect either. But it's not too bad. Leveling and wetting out, yeah. The wheels are, what are they? 19 inches, which is fun. I actually don't mind these wheels at all on this car. They're unique for sure. Like they fit in a sports car, really aggressive sports car like this is. But like I think it's not bad. The votes are still coming in. I think I've already made up my mind of what I think this is worth. We got some 3s, 6, 7s, 4, and a 10. I think like what 6? Like there's some 3s, 6s, and 7s is what's up there for the most. I would say probably a 6 is what I'd give this thing, which is not bad. I think the headlights, I don't think I've digged the headlight. I think moving up a bit would do some good, and then just working on this bottom area. But like, it's a sports car body. It fits in the idea pretty well. Good night, Mercy Alago, bud. Comstico it is. The back end, like, it works pretty good. I think just layering is the biggest thing. Like, this would look okay with some layering and stuff. It is mid-engine, yeah, as far as I know. It is a mid-engine. Not bad. We'll give it a 6 out of 10. I'll give it that. That's fine. And we'll hop on to the next one. I'm going to give you a 6 on my score sheet. Oh, that's not what I wanted. There we go. A 6. Appreciate that. Zawaffle. Ellie or Eli, you're up next with the Spectra Comet. We got another car with a Comet name on it. We got two Spectras actually. The Ghoul, no. What's this? The Spectra Comet. Interesting. I've got a. Oh, let me double check here. I'll have to skip this one for now because it's cars with the same name. Automation doesn't like all that much. A bit too old. A bit too old for 20. Yeah, a bit too old. I would say what I would say maybe. Some good water. This is one of my first cars, not gonna lie. That's not bad. It's a waffle. That's good then. For one of your first cars, congrats there, bud. I'm just trying to see here. So we've got two cars, the Spectra, the Spectra i5, and the Spectra Ghoul. And on my list, I have the Spectra Comet, which is interesting. Let's go to this. Then let's see here. We got the Comet GTS, the Spectra Ghoul. Okay, there's a car called the Spectra Comet in here somewhere. It's just not here for some reason. We gotta find it on our list of cars. Might have been a car earlier on. Which kind of... Wait, not that one. That's the GTS. That's Brandon's car. Really, really strange. Working through all my cars now, apparently, because it's somewhere on the list. We just don't know. Let me know if I passed it, though, because if I did, my gosh, am I sorry. The Comet. Spectra Comet. We're looking for Spectra. Spectre. Somewhere. The Ghoul is later in the list. Yeah, the Ghoul is exactly. A transverse car, exactly. Transverse engine. It's somewhere on this list here. We're still going on the list. My gosh. We're going pretty far back. There's a car probably way back with the same name, and it's messing around with automation just a bit. You know, I always say just make your names... Okay, it's not there. My gosh. We'll skip it for now. We'll look for it later. But it's just not there. The i5, like, the i5 is... That's his own car, right? Yeah, the i5 is his own car. The Comet's his own car. No, if he said it by name, it also... yeah, it's... Look, if you look like this... I bet you it's not going to be there. No, it's not there for some... I'm not sure where it is. I'll try... Wait, we'll reload it right now. We'll reload it right now. We'll go like... this. And we'll go like that. Hello, TG130, bud. How's it going? Automation, don't crash on me right now. There we go. Oh, interesting. I'm not sure why. Like, I loaded on all the cars. I'm not sure what happened here. I don't know the body for that one. I don't know. We'll put that on a hiatus for now. It's an order of submission there, bud. It's an order of submission. It's not by who's on the top of the list here. So it looks like the Comet as a mod body I don't have, which I'm pretty sure I have like all the... It might be so... there's a couple of people sending cars that were not open beta. They were the public branch with mod bodies that aren't working in open beta. So that's why. If you want a list of the order of what they're being reviewed in Penta, it's in the Discord. And the announcements, there's a .text file you can open up there, which is my cheat sheet of the order of cars here. The Comet, we'll give it a temporary DQ until I can try to find the mod body. We're not gonna get through all the cars today, so we'll get through a good amount of them. We're gonna go up next to the Lexington Roadster Sport by Jarrett. The Lexington is an awesome name. It sounds great. And Roadster Sport also sounds good as well. Public branch. I know. It's the worst of both worlds. I don't know why people use that. Maybe because maybe I don't know. You don't know. No one knows these things. And yeah, we'll probably do half the cars today, half the next day, the next time. Or about that, really. So this is over the weight limit by I think a little bit, which is okay. There is some issues with automation. It's not perfect, I think. It's to be judged. So we'll get the pull going here. Pull's open. Purple looks okay in this car. The wheels are 16, which is not terrible. It's quite small. But it fits the body decently well. I think the wheels need to be spaced out a bit more, and they are quite small. I get it because transverse. Okay, Costco. I swear to God, I will ban you. Tesla looking, Miata wannabe, possibly an update change. Yeah, that's true, exactly. Like, I'm not gonna, it's 60 pounds over, that's not a huge deal. It's just worse, performance-wise. The headlights, I think having small headlights works pretty good, but I think, like, it's almost like to the point where they're quite small. They need some sort of, almost, that's almost like the daytime run light in, like, the Cherokee, the Jeep Cherokee, as well as, like, the Hyundai Santa Fe, etc. Imagine not having 315s in the rear, yeah. Tesla and Miata, I like that. I like that. Fair enough. Fair enough. The design's okay. I don't know. I feel like Like, this can work pretty well with this. This works okay together, I think, but just working with all this, making it polished together is the big important thing here. I think it misses the mark on that. Back end here, we have the Roadster badge in nice big scripture. The back end's a bit better. I don't, this is just, I think black even would have been nicer for that, like that, just a bit darker. Like that, that would have been nicer even. A Tesla IMO, looks a bit like a Tesla. This is just a cheap Tesla Roadster. I can see it. Like, I don't mind the back end. The back end's okay. It flows decently well all the way through. I dislike this chrome trim piece right there. I don't know why. I don't like that. I think if anything, just having a piece right there and make sure that's not cutting through things, which is, you know, something as well. Those, yeah, the taillights are way too low. They are a bit low. They are a little bit low. Tesla Roadster based on an MX-5 Miata instead of a Lotus. Yeah, that's true. So I think I've made up my mind on this car. We'll close the poll right at the 2-minute mark right there. We've got 5, 6, 7, and 8 almost all equally voting, around 20%, 25%. So 6.5 is the average, and I think that's a fair average. I think like the front is just lacking detail as well. I like that. That works nicely there, but like the back is a little bit questionable on the design. So I think detail and design is two things we can work on here. We'll give it a 6.5 out of 10. And we will move on to the next one. Appreciate that though, Jarrett, for the car there, bud. And we're gonna reset the poll here. And next up we've got the Sport Something V2.1 by Plushy or Florane. And we'll load up that one here. Roadster. That's true. Will you test the cars? So Alejandro, what's going to happen here is the top 10 or so scoring cars. Well, the next stream, I'm going to review all the cars in probably 2 separate streams. The top 10 or so from all those streams, maybe 10, 15. We'll see how much I like. With the highest scores, we'll go on to a testing with Canadians. Canadian Steel is going to be testing the cars, which is you can, if you go to my channel, you can see all the other channel lists and stuff. And he's one of them on there. He's a good guy. He's the driver. He's the driver. So we are doing the Sport Something V2.1, which, you know, I'll take it. We'll see. I hope I get top 10, but I 80% votes. Yeah, it's hard. It's hard. There's a lot of cars here, and I'm trying to give, like, you know, pretty reasonable scoring stuff. Feel confident about design. There you go. You gotta feel confident, Penta. Mean build the gang. Oh gosh. So first off, I'm really not digging the chrome. You know, like this. It's already better. Or black. It's fine. But the chrome, we'll leave it on chrome. You do you. Canadian Steel is a cool guy. There you go. Evo Grill. It's Evo Grill, exactly. I feel like it works here. I think these headlights should be a bit more angled and up there just a little higher, like this. And like, not like that, but like, you know, just angrier and maybe larger as well. The layout's okay. I feel like this all works. I think, like, okay, wait. If we had a grill down here, as an example, just whatever, you know, a grill down here, underneath it all, pulls that whole design together. Maybe make this just a bit bigger or something like that. I don't know. Just oh, not that. Just some things. But it's there. It's a design. Confidence just makes you disappointed. There you go. Trick is Canadian Steel is the driver, twin turbo is the brain, and the looks, of course, too. Of course, the looks. Bull Dolphin. The carbon fiber? Yeah, I'm not digging the carbon fiber. It's very aggressive. It could be interesting, but I don't dig it. This is interesting as well. Is this mid-engine? No. It doesn't need those vents, but the wheels are fair. A little small. 15 inches, yeah, definitely small. Wing is massive. Back end, single tip. I just feel like more polish is needed in the back end there for sure. Just more. And license plates not as scaled smaller, which it shouldn't be. Joseph, no, we're just looking at cars here, bud. 6.5 out of 10. You guys can vote. You guys can vote in the chat down below if you guys didn't know. You can go vote in the chat here. I'll do it again. So you go exclamation point, vote, space, whatever you want. 1 to 10. I just give it a 5, which is not my score. I'll tell you my score in a second once you guys vote. Let's see here what we're voting in the poll. We've got our... Oh, wait, there's no poll actually open. Hold on. Hold on. The poll isn't open. Guys, keep voting. Everyone keep voting. Vote again. The poll was not open for a second there. Keep voting. It's stubby. It is a stubby car. I'll give it that. It's a stubby car. We got 5s. We got 4s. Vote again, guys. Yep. Everyone vote again. Vote 10. It's included. There you go. I'm not sure. Like, there's some design thought here. Execution. It's glued a little bit. That's okay. How many cars are left? An absolute ton. Probably. I'm not sure. How much cars have we been through yet? It is way weird number plates. Yeah, 0 to 10. Dedicated tracker, not a production sports car. But to be fair, Twitter, I'll show you my car in a second. I haven't showed off my car. My car is actually the one. If you leave the video, go back to like my channel. You can see the thumbnail. The one on the left is my car. So we'll lock in what we got here for scores. Looks like it's a pretty big majority on a 5. I think a 5 is a fair score. We'll lock it in for a 5 there, and be on our way to the next grand old car. Not 54, a 5. Luxtra's up next with the Diraxi Magello. Is interesting. And we will go to this. Imagine not using carbon fiber panels, yeah. Can't wait to be bullied because of my car. Well, no one's getting bullied because of their car. No one's getting bullied because of my car, you know? And we get this going. Let's make sure this is all good to go. The Diraxi Magello is up next. Very unique name. And I said that about a lot of cars. This is a truly unique name. It's not really a word, is it? You know? Either of them are. We're taking too long per car. I'm trying, Shadow. We're trying here. So this one, not a lot going on here. I'll open up the poll and we'll start getting the vote underway as well. Well, I'll try to speed it up a bit, but we only do so much here. So this is by Luxtra's car, by Luxtra. A long boy, almost like a Viper length of a car here. Very small wheels. The headlights, you know, I feel like the grille works good, and like actually I feel like all this, like this is just 2 fixtures actually, and it works nicely together. But I feel like the headlights don't go with the body. But minimalism is not a bad thing. I feel like just different headlights, even with like a little bit more, would have been nice for this car. Power bulge is nice as well. Wheels, kind of rubber bandy, I think, but they're fine. The brakes look very small, but I'm not judging on the brakes because performance. The side event looks nicely. Don't mind it too much. The back end is not bad. Tips are a little bit small. Is it just me or are they different sizes? No, they're the same. Okay. Long Miata. It's a long Miata. I don't mind it that bad. Take your time. It's not fun if you're in a rush. Oh, I'm not in a rush. And let's go to what are we looking at for the polls? We've got 5s, 6s, and 7s. The average looks to be probably it's about a 5.5 is the average, about a 6. I kind of like it. The headlights are the biggest thing I'm not feeling. The biggest thing I'm not feeling is the headlights. Squares and circles can work together in harmony, but I feel like this is not the way. Hey, why in such a big time rush? We're not a big time rush, Penta. We're not in a rush here. I'm just trying to keep it down the time per car because, you know, I don't want to spend 10 minutes on a car because I will. I could do that. So, yeah, looks like a 6 is the average here. There's some 3s, 5s, 6s, and 7s, etc. on here. I think a 6 is a fair thing, or, you know, it's just the headlights. The front headlights are kind of turning me off here. We'll give it a 6, and I didn't get the joke. Don't mention rush to Canadian. I don't get the joke either. Time cannot have a size. That's true, but you can measure time. We'll give it a 6. I'm not really one of the jokes, am I? I'm not really a jokester, my guys. I don't really get jokes. I can't. You can. The front kind of looks like an Aston Martin. I can see a little bit of an Aston Martin. We'll up off it. And the next car, that's a 6 out of 10. This is Lorenzo's car, I think. The ZM CX1. By Lorenz, I think. Lorenz or Lorenzo. Let's take a look and see. Wait, is it up here? Nope. ZMCX1. Yeah, there we go. Rye isn't funny confirmed. Well, you know what? You're not wrong. That's why I've had to resort to dressing up in ridiculous costumes, because that's the only way. Bull Dolphin is fun. Is though. Bull Dolphin's funny. I mean, funny looking. We'll give it that. And we'll close this old pole. It's a bit of work to keep opening and closing these poles, my gosh. So we got the ZMCX1 here. And it's a hatchback. Well, that's okay though. Like, does that fit in the requirements? Does that fit in the requirements? I just want to double check. Was it only coupes or convertibles? I gotta go back and check here. Oh, it's okay. It's allowed. Okay, we're good. As far as I know, it's allowed. Do you know what that is? I don't know what that is, typical kid. Sorry. Someone tickle Rye because they laughed. It's a joke if you hear a drums at the end. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. But this is an interesting looking car here. It's a hatchback. The headlights are definitely not modern. They are old headlights. It's trying to make it work, but I don't know if I'm digging it. I don't know if I'm digging it. Let's see here. Hold on. Hold on one sec. Perfect. It's raining outside. I might have to pull my car inside because it's not meant to be outside. Taillights. The car just feels incomplete. Yeah, the car is not modern enough. It's like a 90s concept car is what I would say for this thing. The poll's now open. You guys can vote on that now. We'll leave the vote open for a second here. You guys can start voting now. And I'll say what I'm voting for at the end here. Vote 1, vote 5. Yeah, it's a little bit questionable, I'd say here. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna mute myself. I'm gonna go. It's raining outside, and my car cannot be outside. I'm just gonna double check how bad it's raining. Give me 1 second. I'm literally just gonna like get up, leave the stream going. Give me 1 second. You'll see me get up. I've left it, never returning ever. I might have to go outside and bring my car inside because it's not meant for the rain at all. Penta, you clean up my damn room. Don't judge me. I do not know what that is. So the score we're giving this thing looks like we have 5. A 4 is probably the average. I'd say probably a 4 is what I'm going to give as well. But I do appreciate that car being sent in there. Lorenz or Lorenzo, I'm not sure. We'll give it a 4. We'll hop into the Just Wise car. And we will move on. Ryan, do you know people who were asking for pics of your full body? Know how? Yeah. Was that good enough of my full body? I don't think so. A modern car from a parallel timeline. I get that. I do. How much cars have we done so far? It must be nice to have a car. You are good enough to keep dry. I mean, you know, the paint job was exceedingly expensive on it, and the restoration was very expensive. And like, there's trim pieces that are not on, and they should not be exposed to the rain. Really, like there's holes where the trim pieces go that just go into the body panels. So you don't want water going to the actual body of the car here. Guess oh, you got everything but out the head. I mean, just some guy. I can just give you like a full body shot if you really want. It's kind of weird, but you know, you do you, you know. If you guys really want it that badly, my gosh. You know, just donate someone and I'll give it to you. That's no problem. We will go to the next car here. So we've got the Just Wise Optrade CSGT Pro 29 TTS. Interesting name. A long name, but it's interesting. I'll give it that. Well, I say that a lot, don't I? I mean, we'll just edit some dumb shit. Do you have any pets? I've had pets. Rust protection would like to know. Oh man, the car is just restored. It's a 50-year-old car. I'm not too worried about rust right now. We'll take a party of it. It's a 1970. It's a Ford Maverick. I've got 3 cats and a dog. Pupper. And Alexis Ice 350, yeah. Exactly. But if you guys want, I mean, if you guys really want to edit sometimes, I don't care if you guys do edits of me. That's honestly, it's funny. Okay, so we have this car up next here. Yeah. How do you feel about Jimmer drove against F1 drivers? I mean, honestly, that is so cool. I would love to do that. Obviously, I would literally crash first corner. Rye, can you vlog? Lexus Gang. Oh, well, I would love to do a vlog. Penta. I've got some B-roll footage of the Maverick recorded. But maybe like a review or something like that, just for like a yeah, like an update or whatever. I'm not too sure. So this is this is by the Just Why. So we have a very let's open up the poll at the same time. The poll's now open. We can vote here at the same time while we're going here. Feline is here. The headlights work. The headlights are quite detailed. I actually like them quite a bit. They work quite well. Into the grill, I feel like the grill it's just empty. Like just having a giant grill is fine, but like there's just nothing else with it. I feel like it's just empty. It needs like something with it to add some depth to the car. But like this all works quite well together. I like it quite a bit. This part feels a little bit empty to me, but I like this quite a bit. Like the open glass or the open plastic or whatever on the hood is nice. I think maybe too much of it, but it's nice. Not a fan of the front text. Neither am I. I agree with that. This R is larger as well. Design thing, but it's interesting. Fake vents. Yeah, it's a fake vent. Very 2020. A yearly rating subscriber IRL cars too. Yeah, that'd be. Hey, honestly, do you guys think that'd be fun to just review subscriber cars? Like you guys send me in your car, and I literally just rate your car. I think that'd be a heck of a lot of fun. Very Korean in naming. Does it mean anything? I'm not sure what it means. Side, it's okay. The back has got some detail into it. I like it a fair bit. Here, hold on one sec, guys. Yeah, just send your car to me, Penta. Here, I gotta go, just grab my keys for my car. Give me one sec, guys, because it's raining out and I got my car, you know, shouldn't get too wet. You guys keep voting, though. Keep voting on the car. We'll turn it to a nice 1/4 shot. Give me, like, literally 1 minute, guys. I'll be right back. I'm gonna mute my mic. Okay, we're back. Review your future Audi S8. Oh man, I would love, or yeah, I would love to review an actual car at some point. I think I do an okay job of reviewing a car. We'll see. I'd like to actually review my like a Lexus, like the one that I have or whatever. Fix those side vents. A lot of people use 15s in a 2020 sports car. I agree. Do the talking. Hello, hello. So, but yeah, an actual question is, would you guys actually like to see like you guys send me pictures of your cars, and I'll just actually like give like a like what my thoughts on the actual car itself. That'd be kind of cool, I think. Interesting video. 17s are a bit small, I think. Have you guys been? I'm doing great. Yeah, definitely an Audi S grill. Yes. Yes, yes, you guys would like to see that. Maybe I'll do that. You guys will send in your cars. So design, do we vote for the design of this car? We got a pretty good, overwhelming 7. So we'll give it a 7. Over half of all the votes are 7. We'll give it a 7. We'll close that poll in. And I think 7 is a fair one. I like the headlights, I like the grille, but everything else is kind of eh. Penta with Cartier. Penta, yeah. This is ugly. Yeah, I think the front end headlights were nice. We got Hobos next, the Toyota S2400 concept. Take a look at that and see what that thing's doing for us. What's it loads? My gosh, is it taking its sweet time to load? Don't crash on me, automation, baby. Okay. Let's see here. We got this. Wait, how much cards have we reviewed so far? Let's see. How much cards have we? We've had a lot of cards actually. Let's see. 25. We'll go for another 10 cards or so, and they'll be good for this one. A Volvo 480. Full readies are pretty cool. So we got the Toyota S2400 concept coming up next, and we'll find on our list of beautiful cars here. This is by Hobo, and we'll see what that thing, if it cranks our chain. Let's see here. Okay, so the 2008 Clio. Oh, I love Clios. They're so cool. So I'll open up the poll for this thing, and we'll start working on it all at the same time here. Give me a second. Poll's open. Now, first off, the headlights, like, I think the car looks great. It's a nice car. I think, okay, if you stretch the headlights a little bit farther, just a little bit, would have been perfect. But the front end is quite well done. I think it all flows nicely. Very aggressive. The splitter's almost a little bit big, I think. 480 is pretty cool. I like the 480. 10k RPM. Well, yeah, of course. That's like the appropriate RPM. The wheels, they're fair-sized. 18's fine. The front end's nice. It's not like the most crazy modern. It's not like 2020. It's not futuristic, but it's like 2020, I would say. Reminds me of a bit of a Honda sports car, which I like. Back end, it's okay. People use his taillights a lot, and I do get sick of them, but it looks okay. The poll is open. You guys can go vote there now. So just get your votes in. Let's see here. It looks good. It's a good looking car. The bumper's overkill. If you guys want to know how to vote, you type in exclamation point vote and then space a number 1 to 10. Then I think this is a great looking car. The front end is awesome. There's some thought into this, and it flows beautifully. It's a great looking front end. I don't know if it's like futuristic, but it's definitely 2020. Could be in and around that time period is what I would say. I like it a lot. 295 tires, some thick boy tires on there. And honestly, I think we'll finish off with this one. We got enough votes in there. It's a good car. We'll close the poll, and we'll exit out of the car. And the final score, I would say. So the average, we got 6s, 7s, 8s, and 10s. I would say this car is probably, like, I'd say the back end falls short, but I think it's 7.5. It could be maybe an 8. We'll leave it at a 7.5 for now. Like the average score is about a 6 and about a 7 is for the average. We'll get a 7.5 for now, Hobo. But the front end's nice. I like the front end. This stream is so fun. I like it. It's a fun stream. But I think reviewing subscriber cars would be a lot of fun too. It's a good idea. Easy to do. We'll close this poll, and we'll get the next one ready to go here. So next up, we've got Wilhelm's car, the Laura Derby. Hope I'm pronouncing that right. We'll see if I am. In a second here, we'll load up the car. It is the Lore Derby. Interesting name. I like it. Not bad at all. Okay, let's see here. And the poll is going to be open now. Okay, we've got a classic body, which I don't mind. It can be nice and classic. The headlights, the poll's open, by the way. We got the poll open. This grill must be glitched now. I don't like. You definitely don't want to have that. I think that like I don't know. I don't know if I'm digging that. I don't know. They're just minimalistic, futuristic. I don't know if I dig it. It's, you know, rating the sound could be a fun addition. If you consider basic there in automation. Maybe for the next one. Maybe for the next one, we'll see. The rims are nice size, they fit the car nicely. The taillights, I think the taillights are actually quite a bit nicer. They're just not, they're lacking some detail. I know this is like what, like an RX-7 with like modern touches and stuff, but we'll go like this. Then we'll go like that. Why vote before seeing the rate? Well, yeah, we can have the vote whenever. I'll keep the vote open just so you can start revolving. You can vote it, you can change your vote whenever you want. Your vote's not locked in. We probably won't get to yours today, Gabriel, but we'll do our best. I like this though. I like these tips and stuff. It looks quite nice. I don't mind it at all. Cleanest design I've seen so far. Very tasteful. Okay, you know what? It is very clean. It's very clean. I feel like there's a little bit more should have been on the front. The back's nice. It is clean. It's pretty tasteful. I'll give it that. That's true. Not much going down. Yeah, there's a few things. It's empty in some aspects for sure. It's empty for sure in some aspects, which is okay. Let's see. Plates are small. Oh, the plate's small. Oh yeah, the plates are small. Yeah, someone's banned. Someone's banned. I'm not digging that anymore. Lights are a little bit squinty. I don't disagree. So we will end off the poll now. We got an average. Look, we got some 6s, 8s, 9s. No 7s though. We got in between everything but 7 basically. But I think the average looks to be about 7. I think a 7, maybe I'd say probably 7 is what I'd say. I'd say 7 is pretty fair. You know what? It is clean. You know, maybe 7.5. 7.5 in its own way. Clean is good. It is good. It is clean. It is good. But like thinking of like a 20, like I don't know. I feel like they're just pleasant enough to make it look like a 2020 car. It looks like it's just a RX-7, but just with a modern headlights. That's what I think. But hey, that's why we have a vote. I'm getting the average there, and we're getting it based on the average basically and whatnot as well. So we'll see. We'll see. Okay. We'll go to the next one here. Well, I do appreciate that there, Wilhelm. We got James up next with the Plus Certiv X wipers. Wipers, they can be hidden in places. That's why I'm not too judging wipers. They can be placed. They can be hidden in places. Don't hate mine. Bill cap. We'll see BAWC. We'll see. We'll see. I don't pass judgment until I see it. We're gonna do the Plus Certiv X by James. Plus Certiv. Plus is an interesting name for a vehicle. I'm not saying I don't like it. It's interesting. Fuel cap. Did I miss a fuel cap? Fuel cap can be hidden places too. Could be. First off, I do like how this sort of flows with the hood, but I'm just not digging it. There's not a lot there. The wheels are quite small, 15 inches, and the tires are small too. There's not a lot there. Biggest thing, there's not a lot to go on. We're not gonna, the massive difference in tire size, which is nice. No door handles, no mirrors. There could have been mods that I'm missing, but fuel, yeah, there could have been stuff that I'm missing, but that's okay. Honestly, let's open up the poll real quick here. So the poll's open. You guys can vote on that now. Vote on the poll. We'll give you a minute to vote. I've already got an idea of what I want to think. So Gabriel, this challenge, it was super. You didn't really. There was no safety requirement for this challenge. This is sort of mostly just design, and then like all the performance. Like it's almost like concept cars, you know. So that's no problem, BWC. See, like the theme is 2020 sports cars. And like I'm basing on the design if it was like a 2020-ish car, but like if it's like a really nice retro design, it can still be, you know, something sold maybe in 2020. You know? Hmm. Let's see here. Not a lot. You guys aren't taking this one that much. Lip is lower than the wheels. Wheels will fall off. Yeah, I would disagree with that. The lip is the lip is lower than the wheels. Vote for. Votes are still coming in. Well, the poll's closed. Poll's closed. I said a minute. We'll give it a minute, but I see where you guys are voting for now. I would say it's probably like around a 3. But is the plate yellow? The plate, yeah, the plate. Then we got white plates front and rear. White plates front and rear. Of course we do. Lip, yeah, the lip is physically lower than the car. The lip's falling off instantly. Poll's closed, but like it's just needs some more detail. Just need some general stuff. Welcome back, Shadow Bud. We'll hop in the next car. That was by James. James, hey, appreciate you sending the car there, bud. Really do appreciate it. Brandon, another Brandon. We got the NTC Iota GT15T up next, which we'll take a look and see what that thing takes. You know, looks like. I guess the NTC, interesting vehicle, or maybe a brand or a vehicle name. The factory tires are sticking to the fenders. That's totally fine. That's totally fine. A Blue Boris. That's perfectly fine. The NTC, I think, is what it's called. Yeah, the Iota. Yay! Take a look and see. So we have got, again, the same body here. I kind of like this massive window on it, but it's a little bit dated, I think. Headlights are modern. Look at that. And they are massive, which is a modern design trend. A little too massive, I think, though. Just so I can vote to the 10. Well, there you go. I showed the back of that last one, Gabriel. Look through the back of that one. So we have got an NTC badge. We got turn signals. It definitely is an old car with new headlights and stuff. The wheels for a sports car, a little bit on the iffy side, but like if it's a classic car. 15 inches aren't as bad. It is a very happy car. The color, it's polarizing for sure. Definitely a fairly interesting design. I think just a little basic. Like I think for like a 90s sports car design looks not bad. A little basic. But some stuff on the back, like a diffuser on the back, or just some sort of rear bottom fascia. But nice. JDM car, exactly. What do we got for an engine? Just curious. 1.5 liter 5-cylinder or 4-cylinder, 150 horse, which is fairly good. For a little engine. I'm gonna keep the voting. We'll keep the voting for another minute. Everyone, keep voting. Needs more fixtures. I agree. More fixtures in general would be nice, regardless if they're old or new. That's a tip. The more fixtures are the better, I'd say, generally speaking. But we'll see. Not always. Not always. 7,800 RPM is a pretty high redline as well, which is honestly pretty cool. I dig that. It's not bad overall. We already voted. Yep. But you can change your vote and stuff. Let's go like this. Let's do this. So, we're gonna lock this thing in with people are voting right after I close the poll. Gosh darn it. But a good, simple design here. I agree with that, Shell. I agree. Good is simple. But 24 car. I don't think we're gonna get to yours today, Penta. That's a stretch. We're gonna do a good bit more today. We'll do the rest on another stream. We got I think 75 is the actual total, so we'll do like 35 and then 40 for the next one probably. 27% efficiency. Wait, what's the fuel economy? 36 mpg. That's not bad overall. Like I think it's probably like a 3.5. Averaging the average and stuff. Just lack of fixtures is a big thing. Headlights, in any case, even for modern cars, is quite large for the size of the body is, which is okay. But I do appreciate that submission there, Brandon Bud. And hopefully I can see in some more challenges and whatnot as well. We're gonna hop into the next car, which is the which is from MetBep, the Maxo or Meep Beep MetBep, the Maxo Peramente Luxamaris. More cars than people in the stream. There's a lot of cars. And to be fair, I was away for like a minute here and there and stuff, so that's people don't like that, obviously. We're doing a bit more. Where's the Maxo? The Maxo, we gotta find you, bud. Let's see here. Aggressive boy. The black cars are very hard to see. The design from in general. I'm gonna open up the poll again. Give me 1 sec. And poll is open and ready to go. I'm not on the list. Chris Spins, did you send the car? Where'd you send the car from? Via email or where did you send it via? Turn my drawings into automation cars. Alejandro, if there's a body that looks like a car, I'd be happy to make it into something at some point, I think. Yeah. Gabriel, I would usually say yes. Like if it was like a regular challenge, but not these ones take a long time to get everything together. And I keep the order just for my sake, to be honest, but I do appreciate the offer. So design here. The headlights, they work okay with this body. To Manatee. No, Chris Spins, these ones have got to be submitted via email. I don't know. Did Manatee let you know or whatnot? Let me know. Talk to me or Ivan or someone in the actual Discord itself, because we'll be reviewing the rest of the cars next time. Well, I feel like it falls flat a bit of 2020s as well. Lack of fixtures, lack of detail, I think, is an important thing. The black is hard to see as well. We got a side exit exhaust, I think. Is that, yeah, interesting. And it's aiming towards the front tires again. The wheels. That is the saddest wheels I've ever seen in my life. Come on, like if that's appropriate. 21s are even appropriate. How about a bribe to have it done today instead of moving up the list? Well, how about a bribe to move it up next list? Huh? How about that? Does that sound fair? So it won't be done today, but it'll be done Monday, like the 1st. The vote's open, guys. Manatee told me to send it to him. Well, is this for the, like, which challenges? Is this for the 250 horsepower sports cars? These are all sent by email, always. You saw the rear just stopped. Did I see the rear? The rear is out. Okay, there's some thought here. It's very barren. The wing is what shocked me, if anything. And it's not layered properly as well. We got the vortex generators up there because you need some vortex generators, of course, for any good car. Let's see what we're voting for. The wheels are very small. It's bugging me. We got some votes here. We'll close the poll in a few seconds. Get your last votes in now. 3 seconds. 2, 1, and we'll close the poll. So we got a bit of votes here. Looks like the majority of all the votes were 2. Looks like he lost his vision for the back. Yeah, the back doesn't hold up. Doesn't hold up is what I would say. More detail for sure. No crazy high scoring cars right now, at least. We're gonna give this thing probably, I think a 2.5 is probably what I would say. I'd say it's maybe like a little higher. The front end's got a little bit of work, and the back end is falling flat here. Overall, 2.5 we'll give it. But hey, Bep. Appreciate that. Modern cars are very hard to make, and of course, this is all subjective. I'm trying to like balance between my vote and the chance vote. But I appreciate that car there, bud. Let's see here. And we'll hop into the next one. We'll do a few more today. We'll go for Eric's car, the Strasicia Millennium Mezzo. Look at that. That's an okay name. The vote ended room temperature IQ people. There you go. Photo's over, Ivan. Ivan, come on. Keep up here. The vote's over. Come on, Ivan. So we have the Strasicia, the Millennium Mezzo. We'll open up here. T-pose. Can we do 21 more exactly? Probably not Penta. Is the American? I'm not sure, Philip. How much have we done so far? We'll take a look. Here, wait. I'll put the car here. We'll look at the car here. Ooh, we got some stuff going on here. You guys look at that for a second. I'm just gonna see how much cars we've done. We've done 30, so we're gonna do 5 more cars today. There's gonna be another stream. Exactly, there'll be another stream Monday. So, front of this car here, we've got 25 done. We'll do with, what, 30 done? Yeah, with 30 done. We'll do another 5 more today. Then we'll do the rest in another one there. And we'll see. So the front end, I actually kind of like this really weird thing going on. The headlights, I'm not digging the headlights. They just look a little bit too, they just look too dated, the shape and stuff. But I do like, obviously, I love having the interior mod put in and stuff. It's a lot of detail I like having. I can't really give bonus points to that, but it looks damn good. I did that. Like, there's a lot of detail put in. The headlights are just not doing it for me, but everything else is looking so great so far. In the back end, oh boy, I'm not sure if I dig the, is this green? Oh wow, that green, that reflection on that. I think black would have been like the way to go, just so it doesn't look really weird. How do can I get it? There we go. Looks a little weird. A lot of detail going on here. I'm not sure what the taillights are. I don't like having that, like, I'm not sure if I dig that right there. If there's an interior mod, exactly, yeah. Can we get a rating a subscriber car video soon next week? But if you button notification in Discord, like did it break? Did it just break with the mod? I mean, yeah, the back might be broken. How soon? Well, like, do you guys want like a video where I review your actual real life cars? Try to delete the fixtures to make the rear wall. Try to delete those fixtures that make the rear wall, like these curves, like this. Oh, like that almost. Yeah, looks like there's some fixture glitching, to be honest. Like if we delete that, that's getting there. We're getting rid of some fixtures, but that's okay. Hold on. Come on. Like that. Yeah, that's better. There we go, that's better. That's not bad. Again, I don't like the taillights and just like the shape of them, but like everything else is very, very nice. There's a lot of detail in here, just a lot of detail. And it looks quite good. And underneath there's a chrome car, exactly. Like, it's not bad. The headlights are just not doing it for me, but everything else is actually quite well done. You're right, actually, guys, the poll was not open. Again, the poll's not open. Oh, revote. Everyone give another vote. The poll was not open. So, get what you guys want and the vote back in there, because we gotta get some votes in. The poll is not open. You guys do what you're voting for. It is nice. There is some detail in here. I don't mind it at all. Well, a lot of high votes. It's in like a lot of detail in design of the body shape. The headlights are just killing it for me, but there is still a nice car overall. We'll leave the vote open for another 30 seconds or so. So get your vote in now. Remember, the vote was closed for a bit, so it's open now. Get your vote in if you didn't, or if you don't think you did, get it in. Let's see here. Lots of high votes for this one. I like this one. Lots in general, just higher voting, I would say. Vote 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. But yeah, a lot of detail put in. The wheels are nice size. A little small, maybe 18s. It's fine, but it's, you know, the back end might not be perfect because we might be missing some fixtures and stuff like that. But it's not too bad at all. It's not too bad. Look at that. Look at that. That's just cool. That is just nice. I like that. We'll close the poll now. We get a good bit of votes here. And I think, yeah, like, it's literally the same amount of votes for nearly everything. We got 6, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 8 and 7. Looks like 8 is the average, I would say, is what it is. And I think 8 is pretty fair. Maybe 8.5. I would say a lot of detail, just some good design. Like all this, everything is really good, I'd say. Some design for like the taillights, like even just moving these up a bit higher would be nice. And then the headlights, I'm not taking the headlights, just the shape of them. I think 8.5 is a fair thing. This is a nice one, Eric. I like it. Look at 8.5 for now. Maybe an 8, but like 8.5 is pretty reasonable where it should be at. 8 is what it. Yeah, we'll leave it on 8.5 for now. Maybe it'll change, maybe not. Appreciate that though. Setting it in. We'll exit out of that one. And I appreciate that, Eric. We got Zima's up next with the Cora Mini R. You know, water's just great, isn't it? The Cora Mini R. We'll go down here all the way to the C's and find the Cora. And we'll see here. Okay, definitely a classic vehicle to say the least. Very, very thick. It's very good. It's thick. It's thick. We got Zima's car, the Cora Mini R. It's a classic car. What more can I say? It's basically a Mini Cooper, but you know, a race version of a Mini Cooper with a modern engine. We got a 3.1 liter and a Boxer 6, 8,300 RPM. This thing is probably an actual beast on the track. I don't know if I get there design wise, but so disregarding thick girl. Okay. Disregarding that it is a hatchback from the year 1960. It's a cute little car. It's cute. I like the headlights, like the turn signals, like the grille. Vote's not open yet. We'll get the vote open now. Hold on one sec. Hold on. Go like this. Vote's open now. Poll is open now. Yeah, I'll let you know when the poll's open every time. That's probably a good thing. The poll's now open. Poll's open. Vote on what you want here. I drink alcohol because it's about 90% water. There you go, Matt. Matt. As far as the 2020 cargo, I'm not sure if it hits the mark there. Oh, I love these wheels. These are probably my favorite wheels in the game. The Aero wheels are so cool. But yeah, leave a vote down below. We got a lot of 10s. If I feel like it's not a 10, we're not going to give it a 10. Definitely does not fit the mark of a traditional 2020 car. Never heard of a resto mod. Yeah, it's a bit of a resto mod. I'll give it that. Like a 2020 production car maybe is what we're looking for here. How much does automation cost? About 20 bucks there, TG. And we will see. We'll close the poll very shortly in 10 seconds. You get your vote in right now. Get your vote in, guys. You got 10 seconds for that. Ugh. And we are going to... I almost ended the stream by accident. We're going to end the poll. We got a variety of votes here. Now, as far as fitting, those wheels will help me for age. I love these wheels. Now, as far as fitting in 2020, obviously, it doesn't really fit the traditional mold. But like, thinking of like a resto mod, it's a cute little car. This is like maybe it's like a kit car you can purchase from like some company. It's got... Okay, 2 wipers. I thought it saw double there. A little kit car you can buy from a company, maybe, you know, for like a race car, because this thing will be very, very fast in the track, insanely fast. Great power to weight ratio. But I think like with the average and the scoring here, like we got some variety. We'll give like a 5 is the average. I think is what we have, a 5. I think a 5 is fair. It's a well proportioned old car, but it's not a new car. We'll give it a 4.5. I think I'll knock it down a little bit. It does not fit the mold of a traditional car, I think, for the challenge really, but it's still nice. I still dig it. And we'll hop on to the next one. And we will close the poll, and we'll get ready to open it again for the next one, so I don't forget. And next up, we've got from 15 E Russell W, the Vegan S, the Vegan. We'll see. Nice, short and sweet name. And we'll see what that's looking like. .2 too many. Yeah, 0.2. I'm not gonna judge if it's over horsepower by a tiny bit because there's updates and automation. Okay, we got a big mouth of a car here. Let us start the poll here. And it's a Miata with it's a very aggressive front end here. And the poll's open. Inline 5-cylinder. We're not judging it on engine though alone. Hello, MR. Welcome to the stream there, bud. We're reviewing cars today. The headlights, they work good with the grille. I feel like there's just not enough detail in the grille, really, is what I would say. Side profile. The wheels actually, they're on a Volkswagen, but I think they fit the car surprisingly well. I need to go to the bathroom. That's okay, Shadow. Keep reviewing that till I get back. I will be reviewing for another few minutes, we'll see. Just a hole. It doesn't need a bumper. Doesn't need a bumper at all. Uh, let's see here. Okay. I love. I mean, I don't love. I don't mind massive grills in modern cars, but I think a bit more detail would be nice. You know, just some lines here and there, some pieces and stuff. Back, it's okay. I don't think I'm digging it 100%, but I love the massive just dual exhaust there. The wheels are a tiny bit too big. Yeah, I feel like that could be the case. Eh, they're not bad. They're not bad. Yeah, I'm mixed feelings on it. So we'll stop the vote here. We got a bit of minutes in there. We got some 6.54s, 2s, 9. We got a 9 there. A huge front diffuser. It's got a big yeah, you're not wrong. They're kind of huge. I don't know. 18-inch wheels for like. I feel like it's a modern car. It's a 2020 car. What do you want, right? So the poll's closed. The average is a 6. I think we'll give this thing a 6. I think that's a fair score. More details necessary. The back is an okay layout, and I love the massive tips there. I dig that a lot. And the wheels, I like the wheel size personally. But a 6 is what we're gonna give this thing. I think we'll just do what, 1 or 2 more cars maybe for the night. Tires are too big, not the rims. Yeah, maybe that's accurate. Maybe that's accurate. Tires are too big. So we'll count how much cars we done. We'll do 35 today. We'll see how much are we at. Uh, we'll do another couple more. I like the overall was okay. It was okay. We'll go next up to the next car. We'll do like what, 3 more cars, 2 more cars. The Spark Examiner Extra T1500 by Sample Text. And we'll take a look. We'll see what that one's doing in here. Is it somewhere? Where is it? What are we looking for? The Spark Examiner. Oh, there it is. And we'll close the poll. Then we will get the car going here. A nice long look at it. It's got you know, an interesting looking grill, I would say. Welcome back. So we got a van. A van is not really a traditional sports car, but hey, we'll give it a try here. A turbocharged 4-cylinder, only 185 horsepower. You know, it seems almost like a riced out, very lightweight van. Don't mind it though. Headlights, they're not 2020. I like the layout though. I like that kind of. I think a bit of tweaking with the grill, a bit of more placement, and it would have been mint. Poll is not open. Poll's now open now. Oh, so close, yeah. So you were very close. So back end, you know, it's a sport van. I could say it's a sport van. I'd say it's a sport van. It's a little bit. I like the text there. I'm very credited by. I like that. It's a good cover out 2020 in a van isn't a sports car. There you go, Penta. I don't disagree with that. Best car, fourth best car. Vote 100. It gets 100 immediately. Look at the poll here. A good average here. Why are there so many 1.5? Yeah, 1.5 turbos. Did you see the text thing? Which text? When you spell it out. Oh. That is so great. Oh, that's bonus points right there. That's great. That's absolutely fantastic. That's just sad at the same time. Looks like the Pilgrim with the van made by Consider. Yeah, I can see it. So the poll is gonna be closed now. I'd say probably a 4 is a fair thing. Now, It looks a little dated. Doesn't look 2020. Doesn't look like a sports car, but it's an okay looking van, regardless. So we'll give it a 4. You know, it's still a vehicle, so it still gets a rating because it's still a car that could be used in sporty applications, maybe. Turbski, we got the Wraith Blitz SL. Etzel? SL, which is an interesting name. Epic van. I give it that. Epic van. Yeah. I haven't improved. Oh, I'd say improvement is slow at best, right? It takes a long time to improve. I got the same score in a van. What's vote score? The vote score is a 4. The average is about a 4. We'll go like this. Let's see here. We'll go to the next car on the list, which what was it again? It was the Wraith Blitz. And that's a very aggressive name, and I've got high hopes for a car with a good name. Let's see. Big boy 4-cylinder. Okay, I can get behind this. This is actually one of my favorite bodies. When is this stream is done? In an hour? When will the next one be? This will be done probably in less than an hour. This will be done very shortly. The next one will be Monday, around the same time. Maybe 4 p.m. CST, not 5. Now, the poll's not open. Hold on. Let's open the poll. The poll's open. Now, it's open. Yeah, it's open. I love this body. This is one of my favorite bodies. And actually, the headlights, everything works together quite well. You've got a good few pictures involved in this. And I'm on the layout. It's sleek. The Wraith is Rolls-Royce. Yeah, the Wraith is Rolls-Royce. Rolls-Royce Wraith. It's quite sleek. The wheels fit the car nicely too. The brakes are tiny, but obviously performance and cost issues are a thing. Audi/Dodge Dart. I don't mind it. I don't mind it for a cheap little sports car under 30K. Yeah, it's not bad. We'll go to the back at the side here. Like the door handle. Like I don't mind it. There's nothing I dislike really on this. It's not bad. Not bad. The back end. Ooh, the taillights. There's some love in these taillights, and I like that a lot. The taillights are actually the best taillights of the night, and the best placed taillights. The rear end is very well placed. Like maybe you could use like a tiny, I don't know, just so there's some sort of indentation of a wheel here, maybe. But besides that, it's actually really good. Kia type body. I see it. It's like a little Kia sports car, maybe. So everyone, get your vote in. Get your vote in, guys. This is a great looking car. I like it. It's a great looking car. Honestly, I don't think I have anything really bad to say about it. Maybe not as aggressive as like, I mean, yeah, it's a good little aggressive sports car. What's this? What's the 0 to 60 here? 3.6. Jesus, my gosh, for 30 grand. It's a fast car. It's a fast car. 250 horsepower. Looks quite nice. Looks quite nice. To vote, yeah, you exclamation point, vote space, and then the number. Then do you vote for what number you feel like is good? The X6 in the back with the taillights. The taillights, I can see a bit of a BMW in that. I like it a lot though. This is just, I don't know, I like how that works for some reason really well. Definitely not bad at all. Yeah, we'll see if the votes get in here. A high average here. We got some, I'd say 8's probably the average. A Dodge Dart compact car. I'd say probably the best of the night, Joseph, as well. I think overall, it's rear engine. Oh, interesting. Is it rear engine? That is interesting. Good for that. That's awesome. Now, it might not be like the most sporty sports car, but it is a nicely proportioned, well-made car. And quite unique on the styling as well, is what I would say. The overall we're getting for scores here, I think, is an 8. Like, I'd have to agree, 8.5 maybe, is what I would say. So I'd say 8.5. I appreciate that, Turbski. I like that a lot. Like, you know, might not be the most, like, biggest thing is it's just not as traditional sports car look is what I would say. Maybe more of a traditional sports car look would have been a better score, but it's a great looking car. 8.5 is what I would say. You guys are giving off an 8 as an average, and I'm bumping that up to an 8.5. Not a bad car at all. We'll hop into, I think the last car that I will do, we'll just do maybe one more. I'll double check how much we're at. Let's check. Here, let's do this again. We'll do one more is what we got. Yeah. We'll do one more. I think we'll be at 35, around 35. We'll go to the last one. We got Martins basically. Martins. The MASC T19 is what we're getting for one for next. And we'll hop into that one as the last car of the night. A lot of time was put in. There's some thought and effort, and I love this body so much. It's a great body. 10 out of 10. Would review that car again. And we'll do the MASC car, which is right down here. A couple good ones. There's a couple good cars. I think like a 2 8.5s. The first one could have been maybe an 8, but we'll leave it an 8.5 for now. I could change it eventually. We'll see. Okay, we got a nice little clean one here. We're going to reset the poll. Give me 1 sec. Poll's reset. And again, a light, clean design. It's lined up properly. The headlights, I mean, they look in this body. They look good. Nice and clean. Honestly, no complaints. It just, I don't know, minimalism for 2020 is hard. I don't know. I think lots of cars are always over. I think 2020, when I see 2020, I think of overstyled cars. There's not really much that's understated. Super looking. I can see a bit of that. Longland Miata boy. The wheels are a nice size for the car. I feel like the rims itself are a little bit dated. They all look like Miata. Yeah, Miata is hard to get away from Miata. These taillights have been used so much. I don't mind them on this one. Back end is okay. I'm feeling the front end more. It's simple, but it's nice. I think more details, but I would say too. Let's see here. It's nice though. Yeah, I don't mind. Yeah, this body is very common to be used. I use a supercar body because it's what I imagine a sports car should be like. Come on. Everyone make sure to get your vote in. This is the last car of the night. Let's get a lot of votes here. This is the last one of the night. I want every single person to vote. All you do in chat is type in !vote space a number between 1 and 10. And vote for whatever you want, really. Let's see here. There we go. Pretty nice without being too busy. Exactly. It's a nice light change-up, I think. I'll give it another 30 seconds for the vote or so, and then we'll finish it off with a big hurrah. The chrome. Yep. The chrome, yeah, some people are feeling the chrome. I mean, yeah, the chrome's okay. I mean, black, I think black piping always is, but I think this looks black. And just black. Like, I think that would look nicer. I think it always is for nice little cars. We'll close the vote now. We're closing it now. And we'll see here what we got. So we got a bunch of votes here. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 5. That's what we got for the numbers here. It looks like the average is about a 7. So I think this is actually probably a 7 or 7.5 is what I would say. Maybe 7, 7.5. Biggest thing is detail. You got the layout down pat, I think, for the front and least the back. It's about halfway there. But maybe, well, you know, we'll leave it on 7. But I appreciate that, Martin. And hope to see you in the next challenge. We're going to finish it off with this one. We got more cars coming the next one. We got about another 40 cars. So we got a lot of cars coming next time. We spent a bit of time looking at these cars. I think I'll focus a bit more on the next one because it's hard to do all that. It's challenging. We've been here for a bit. We got about halfway through all the cars. If there's any car I missed watching this later on YouTube or whatnot, let me know. And we'll try to make sure we get yours in for the next one. A mini AMG GT. I see that. We'll end it off here. Thanks for hanging out, guys, and just looking at these cars with me, because it's a lot of fun to review them. The poll system will be working better for Monday's stream. I want to have it working in chat so you guys can see, like, the stuff, or on screen at least, so you guys can see it, the actual numbers on screen of who's voting for what. I'm going to figure that out. As well as I want chat in general maybe on the screen. We'll see. Or maybe text-to-speech. I'm not too sure. But we're ending it off here. Thank you guys for hanging out. Thanks for watching. If you're watching YouTube, hang out. If you guys are watching on stream, leave a thumbs up. Leave a like. Because you know you want to. Thank you guys so much for watching. This next one's coming up. The part 2 will be on Monday. More details in the Discord, linked in the description. Join the Discord, linked in the description, you guys. If you guys aren't in the Discord, what are you doing? Thank you guys so much for watching. And as always, I'll see you next time.